Hi, chat. Whoa, that's not in the right spot. What happened with this? My microphone's in the wrong spot. Anyway, welcome to another stream. Hold on, let me switch to Arctic's voice. Because it's hot here today, so it's going to get hot today, so I have my air conditioner on, so it's a little bit noisy. But anyway, welcome to another stream. It is, what day is today? It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes! It's October 14th of 2020, and we're here for another stream. Let me say hi to everybody. Oh, I forgot to get that. Whoops. Let me do my Anthony window management. Get these windows all situated. There we go. But welcome to the stream. Looks like today we've got Rollers, who was first. We've got Beldathis. We've got Jaholo. We've got Shaz Robot. Rollers with the PogChamp. Indeed. We've also got Solace. We've got Alpapa Pig. We've got Andrew Lane X, who's back. Haven't seen you in a few streams, so welcome back, Andrew Lane X. Alpapa Pig says some Python love. Oh, boys, yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of Python today. The plan for today is to take the pre-commit.ci runner Docker image thing and put it up on dockerhub and GitHub packages and I don't know, a bunch of places to get all that working. Looks like I am peeking my mic. I am too excited today. But we'll be playing a little bit with automatic deployment today. Oh yes, also there's a new plushie. There's a new plushie. Which, yeah. Juice and I were at Costco yesterday, and this guy right here, which in retrospect, this one is named Pumpkin. This one is not named Pumpkin, which is a little unfortunate. But we were at Costco yesterday, and I believe his name is Ty. Yeah. Ty was at Costco and was on sale. And so we purchased Ty. He was at 25% of the cost of what you'd usually pay for that plushie, so it's a pretty good deal, as Costco tends to be. But yes, Zane is being squished right now. That's how Juice set them up. I didn't. She said she said she was gonna set up the plushies. This is how she set up the plushies, so that's why Zane is getting squashed. But yes, there's a new plushie today. I mean, also, fuck, what is his actual name? It's not Reginald, which is what I think he's named. It's Leopold. Leopold's also getting squashed. Where's Longboy? I've too many plushies now. Longboy is over there. We've also got. Oh, also. When I was purchasing Juice's presents, I goofed a little bit. So there are actually two. There are two Zanes. This one is named Zach. There's Zach and Zane. Zane is they're twins. They're twins. But this one is Zach. This one's not Zane. But yes, there's also Zach, who's a little cuddly plushy. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 plushies that are not. So there might be too many plushies. But anyway. Hey, what's up, Void Rose? Hello, and Broken Mirrors. And James Boyne says, we're all here for the advanced window manager. Indeed. But, yeah, I actually spell Zane in my head Z-A-N-E. Not with a Y, but I don't. It's never been written down. It's only been spoken out loud. Have you seen Pep 638? Is this the match Pep, or is this the macro Pep, or is this the named, bracketed, named get item Pep? Which one is it? Macros, yeah, I've seen this one. I think they're all dumb ideas, all 3 of those, personally. I think the match statement is way too complicated. I think the macros is just gonna turn Python into a dumpster fire, and I think named get item is not useful. Just use a function. Functions already support that. But anyway, that's my TLDR opinion on that. Soul says I'm moving forward into the interview stage with Little Caesars for a front-end position with React. Ooh, that's cool. That'd be dope. Speaking of Little Caesars, or companies that kind of surprised me that they have software engineering. If I recall correctly, the largest software engineering shop in the U.S. is Walmart, of all places, which seems surprising to me. I would have thought it would have been Amazon personally, but maybe Amazon's gonna catch up. I don't know. Joel says there's a download limit these days on dockerhub for the free tier. Indeed, that's why we're gonna have multiple layers of backups here. So primarily, so when I eventually finish this, I think primarily I want to download Docker images from S3 with a fallback to GitHub packages with a fallback to dockerhub. That's the end state that I want to get to. But I think today we're just gonna try and get it so GitHub packages and dockerhub works, and we can iterate from there. I basically want to just get something working so that I can release this alpha version and stop saying, oh yeah, it'll be done next week ish, maybe. So that's the plan for today. Push it from Costco. Yeah, indeed. Where's Longboy? There's two Zanes. You had a chance to name them Zach and Cody. How can you tell the difference between Zach and Zane? I can tell the difference. I know which one is Zach and which one's Zane. There's actually no difference. Well, there's a slight difference. Actually, now that you mention it, this one is actually Zach, and that one on the floor is Zane. Zach has a derpy ear, whereas Zane doesn't. But yeah, I can tell a difference. I thought it was named like Zane the Singer. Wait, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh character named Zane? No, so Juice named him, and she was like, "What's like a jockey name?" And she's like, "Zane. We're gonna name him Zane." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Ship it. We'll name him Zane." Well, how's it going, the Dumb Engineer? Welcome back. Good to see you. All right. So to start, I've already created another GitHub account. Anthony, you have too many GitHub accounts. I know. I think I'm up to 4 now. Maybe 5. I think I used to have an old one that I just don't know where it went. Oops, that's not how this works. So I'm gonna add this. I created this user like literally minutes before the stream, so it's brand new user. We need to invite it to the pre-commit.ci GitHub org. I'm gonna use this as a what's it called? A service account. CSS is my passion. They need more flex here. They've clearly fucked up their flex box here. I don't know why they think this box should be so wide. Unless there's a spacer here and it's just like an unnecessary spacer. Yeah, there's just a spacer here for some reason. I wonder what goes in that box. It's literally just an empty box. I bet if we delete this that their layout fixes. Hey, look at that! Their layout's fixed. Weird. Weird. But anyway. How do I do this? Invite member. Pre-commit.ci bot. Yes. Invite. Oh, I remembered to auth my password manager today. We are on top of things, although it doesn't know about my 4th account yet. Invite as a member. And then I need to go to my email and accept the invite from me to me with love. Copy the link. Oh, this actually looks really funny. Is there any personal information in this? No, I think this is fine. Pre-commit plus pre-commit. Because I gave it an application icon, or a user icon. But let me copy that and paste here and join. Looks like a spacing trick. Yeah, indeed, Johaga. Solo says, to be honest, been using SCSS/Sass more lately because making variables for colors is really helpful. Yeah, Sass is kind of amazing. Although when I say Sass, I mean, oh, why can you see the public repository or the private repositories? You should not be able to see those. What? Why do you have full access? Convert to outside collaborator? Is that what I want? Change role. Can see every member and non-secret team in the organization and can create new repositories. Huh. I don't think that's what I want. Let me make a team and see what we do there. New team. Image. Runner image. Sure. Can access the runner image repository. Visible recommended. Secret team. Create. And then add a member. Pre-commit.ci bot. A lot of work to do today? And there's always a lot of work to do. I'm not sure how complicated this is going to be. Oh, I forgot to change my title. Whoops. Open sourcing Docker image for pre-commit.ci. GitHub actions Docker Python. Done. Whoops. Fixed. 2 members. I think I can actually remove myself from this team. Roll. Wait, how do I? Members. 1 member selected. Remove. Yes. Delete their forks of any private runner image owned repositories. You can private fork? I didn't know you could private fork. Anyway, that's fine. How do I change it? Repositories. Add repository. Runner image. Yes. And then read. Yeah, I think they only need read. Okay, can you still see all the repositories? What the fuck? That's not what I want! Also, these scrollers are all sorts messed up. Why are you not letting me scroll? There we go. Pre-commit.ci people. What if I do... See, this doesn't seem right. It seems like they shouldn't... This user shouldn't be able to see all the other repositories. So I'm confused what's going on here. What happens if I do this? Converting members to outside collaborators will remove them from this organization and from all teams, and if they do not currently have access to any private repositories... that's not what I want either. Maybe if I go into settings... Am I gonna rename or delete? Member privileges, here we go. Base permissions, none. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Refresh to see if it's done, I love that. Cool, okay, so now you should only be able to see... Perfect, okay, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So many little toggles. I guess there's fewer toggles than GitLab. GitLab has a bajillion toggles. Okay, so let's look at this repository, see what we need to do to get it done. Pre-commit.ci runner image. So let me look at our Docker file. See what we need in here. This Docker image actually has a lot more stuff in it than it probably needs to. But I think that's probably gonna be fine for today. We're gonna do Python 3.6 all the way to 3.9, and a virtual env that has the requirements installed. I think that's probably good so far. Let me upgrade the requirements. Oops, pip install. What? Bad interpreter, no such file or directory. What is wrong with you, virtualenv? Oh, I bet I moved this repository. Yep, sure shit. It used to be in this location, and now it's in pre-commit.ci / this location. So, VM is broken! Pip install requirements tools. Shed said, I'm gonna go get a sandwich for lunch, be back soon. Sounds good. We're gonna upgrade requirements just to make sure we're at the latest versions. Hey, what's up, Alamander? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. So we upgraded pre-commit to 2.7.1, we upgraded identify a lot, and we upgraded nodem. Oh, I wonder what changed to nodem. Nodem, GitHub. I know I contributed a little bit to nodem since 1.4, but I don't... I guess it's good that I didn't notice it being upgraded. What does this patch do? They added all of these other architectures. Interesting. Why does... This seems sus. ARM v8 maps to ARM v7. What could go wrong? Also, their lint is failing because there's supposed to be 2 spaces here. What is this? Oh, custom prompts, I see. Support MSys 2. Interesting. Funny thing about this patch here, if any of you want to actually fix this, I don't know, I'll just let you look at the patch and think about it. Just think about it a little bit. But there's some problems there. Move main Node.js mirror if tests in MUSL. Check if running on MUSL system and delete last mirror if it is. The fuck? Oh, this is just a test. Just in the tests? It's just a test, or is this the actual code? Yeah, it's just the test. Okay, cool. Whatever then. Okay, so nothing too interesting there. Hey, what's up, Drunk Time Lord? Hello, hello. Why is there no keyboard sound? I have RTX voice on because my air conditioner was being loud. It's actually cooled down a little bit, so let me switch it back. Hello. So now we should be able to hear keyboard sounds again. Intronex says it might be a typo. It could be a typo, or maybe, Daniel. No. Don't share my full name in chat, you idiot. Please don't share personally identifiable information. No. I'll fix it if you add Hacktober topic. I don't own this repository, so it'd be up to them to do it. Is your actual name Anthony? Yes, it is. My actual name is Anthony. Oh, fucking A. Oops. God damn it. Anyway. Upgrade requirements. Well, Panic can chat. Also have blast for digits of your social. No! I don't know why. What the fuck? Another says it'd be great to add message suppression to the bot. I don't know how to do that because I don't think it's available in the IRC protocol. Deleted messages, Twitch API. Twitch chat APIs. Get emoticons, get all chat emoticons. I don't know that there's a thing for that. Clips, videos, bits, channel reference, clips, collections, games, ingest, search, streams, teams, users? Videos? I don't see the API. If somebody can find the API and we can figure out how to do it, then make it happen. But as far as I know, there isn't a way for bots to know about this. But such is life, I guess. Hement says, which tiling window manager are you using? I'm using the Acetility window manager, where I manually place windows that look like they're tiled. Wigmary says, didn't you know GNOME has tiling now? Does it? I mean, I don't actually want a tiling manager myself. Oh, that actually reminds me of something that I wanted to show you guys that I did offline. And this will be for a future project that will be pretty cool. GNOME. What was the actual repository name? I'm in the repository. I spent a bunch of time when I should have been doing work yesterday doing this. So I backported GNOME Terminal 338 from Ubuntu Groovy, which means I had to backport GTK, VTE, and DocBook XSL and GNOME Terminal. So I had to do 4 sets of packaging for this to oh, I forgot to push. I forgot to push. -m rebuild of GNOME Terminal. Oh no. I accidentally checked in the binaries. Get rm-r cached GNOME Terminal dist. Okay. Git push origin 10. But anyway, I backported a whole fuck ton of packages, and it's complicated and annoying, and I had to patch VTE because they added this feature and then they removed this feature. But let me show you what the feature is. So I have another VM over here. Oh, should I upgrade everything first? Nah, fuck it. What could go wrong, right? So I added this to a special PPA and add repository. Actually, let me snapshot this machine first. Just because I know that several things were sort of broken when I did this upgrade thing. So, okay, we've created a snapshot. Sudo add apt repository ppa // gnome terminal focal. Bad password? I hope it's bad password. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, it is. Press enter. Cool. So I backported and somewhat patched the terminal to focal for a very, very dumb reason. And the dumb reason is to enable sixels, which, if you guys don't know, I didn't know what sixels were until yesterday, which is why I went on this crazy tear. But what sixels are is they're a special set of escape sequences that let you draw images in the terminal. So if we copy this bit of code here, sudo apt install gnome terminal. So first we gotta upgrade the terminal. And so this will pull in new versions of these things from my PPA. I would not suggest this PPA, it might not work, but I did get this working yesterday, so I think it'll work again. While that's running, I'm going to make a Python script that is going to print this thing. And so this is the special escape sequence that should print a little image, if I did this correctly. Let me let this get done first. And then we have to pkill gnome terminal and then restart the terminal. So weird thing is, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, but a weird thing is the colors have changed in this terminal, so it's like this weird greenish color. There's also something that's worse. Where's the thing that's worse? Yeah, there's this like weird purple color that's new too, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, that little Python file that we have here, this little Python file, if we run this, fuck. Oh right, I gotta enable it. Preferences, profiles, compatibility, enable sixel images. And then it prints a little image. It's super buggy though. The image doesn't like properly respond to like zoom. So like you print it. These commands both did the same thing, but here it printed a really, really tiny thing. And here it printed it a little bit bigger. But anyway, you can get some semblance of images in the terminal. And so we might be able to take this and use it to draw Twitch emotes in the terminal over here, which I think would be pretty cool. But I don't think we're gonna work on that today, but I just wanted to show you that I got this terrible thing working and it kind of works. But it would be pretty cool to be, I think I would be the first that would have, you know, Twitch emotes in the terminal, and we could use the actual Twitch badges instead of those stupid Unicode characters. And then we could finally have whatever weird badge that Angelina X has. We could get that working. But anyway, I want to show you guys that because I spent a bunch of time on it yesterday. But anyway, that's that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're behind on chat. We gotta catch up now. Joe Haggis says, I'm curious how / when you got into developer tooling. It's a fascinating field, but I'm fascinated how much regular old app dev experience is required before you can design / build stuff like pre-commit. I've always been kind of a tinkerer, but my voyage into this part of software development kind of started when I worked at Yelp, and there was a need for a web infrastructure team. Mostly, I and my manager were like, "Hey, So if we continue along this route of having everyone contribute code in this giant code base without any special tooling or anything like that, this is going to be completely unsustainable, and Yelp will eventually grind to a halt. And so we wanted to one, like, improve the main code base's tooling, but also provide tooling for service infrastructure. And so we started working on stuff there. I think I was particularly suited for it because I'd worked in all parts of the stack. So I'd like worked on front end stuff, I'd worked on back end stuff, I'd worked on, you know, the glue code in between. I had done some infrastructure-y things, and you know, I've constantly built tools for myself to do stuff, and so, you know, building tools for other people was kind of just the next natural step there. But yeah. Internet says you should create an actual window manager. Yeah, I don't think so. For a second I thought you actually had made a window manager. Nope. This is just me memeing as usual. Hey, what's up, M2dev.net? Hello. Loiter says, did you know you could just snap them to the sides without having to move them manually? I do know that. You can use window key arrow. The problem with that is now they're the wrong width. Why? I don't do that. I prefer my exactly 80 character terminals. But anyway. Also, I like to see a little bit of the background. If you snap them to the sides, then you don't see any of your background, which is not ideal. Oh god. This is why we don't do this. There we go. But anyway, Hemant says, give me 3 solid reasons why not to use Windows. Well, I'm actually using Windows, so... I don't know. Subprocess startup time is slow. The developer tooling is not as good. It's a little bit clunky to work on pretty much everything. I don't know. But yeah. Why not use Linux? Give me 3 solid reasons not to use Linux. Well, I don't use Linux because of OBS, and I play video games some amount. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hello. Yeah, I do have a bad password. Indeed, it's bad password. Belnathan says, have a look at this. Maybe it's the answer. Commands. Looks like their markdown is broken. Yay. Oh, is it possible that I get this from, Does someone want to volunteer for me to delete their messages? Because I kind of want to see whether this works or not. Let me put this in verbose mode. Does somebody want to volunteer as tribute? SJXF? Okay, I will time you out for 5 seconds, SJFX. Timeout, SJXF, and then I'll untime you out. 5. You were kidding? Well, today you're getting timed out. Okay, we didn't get a message from it, so methinks that there is not a thing for it in the IRC protocol. Or maybe I have to add a capability? Clear chat. Use with the tags capability. If your RC bot plans to read commands, it must also use the tags capability because most commands are less useful or even meaningless without tags. How do I... This looks like it's sending commands, not receiving commands. I probably have to enable some sort of capability. Because we do send a capability at the beginning. Oh, we could get subscription notices too. Tags. I don't know. I don't know. Shrugs, but I'll take a look at that later. Wanderer says, not the best to show your keyboard when you're typing your password. My password on stream is literally bad password. That is the password. So I'm okay typing this password. It's literally bad password. So, it's fine. I know that I'm typing a password, but the password is bad password. The password is only to this virtual machine that I only use for streaming. So it's not a huge deal. But yes, Wanderer, you're absolutely right. Normally you don't want a keyboard camera while you're typing in passwords. 3 solid reasons to run Ubuntu over Arch. Drink Time Lord says Ubuntu is fine. He's been using Ubuntu for 15 years. He maintains several Ubuntu packages for LTS. Those are all true. Those are all reasons that I use Ubuntu. But I mean, you're free to use Arch if you want to. Arch is quite stable too when you don't mess with it. I see. What's up, NDP? Hello, hello. Good to see you. I do keep my Manjaro system updated. Has it broken for 2 years? Yeah, Manjaro's a little bit different. But yeah. How do you know if someone is running Arch? Don't worry, he will tell you. Indeed, indeed. Are there still people running Gen 2? I know a friend of mine runs Gen 2. Hey, what's up? Sub95WW. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Bear says, do you know the history behind 8024? It's probably from the original, like, Xterm implementation or something, but no, I don't remember it off the top of my head. Jake the Programmer says, so I'm reading, right now I'm reading the Python docs so I can build myself a command line tool. At what point do you think I should veer away from the docs and just jump in the deep end? I would just start writing, like, almost immediately, personally. Thank you again, SJXF, for volunteering as tribute to being deleted. Elmander says, Kiboga is trolling the shit out of scammers. He's live right now. Yeah, he always does that. That's his shtick. But yeah. Hey, how's it going, the Endless River? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. And Polymath Man, hello! Hard choice today between your stream and the HashiCorp online conference. Yeah, I did hear some cool stuff coming out of that. But I don't know anything that would be applicable to me just yet, but it does seem like a thing that could be cool. Jolo says, that is understandable. Start with just a single file and expand from there. Let it evolve. That way you will learn when to split your code up into multiple files. Indeed, indeed. Polymathic Man says, Windows is pretty stable when you leave the machine off. Yeah, that's kind of true too. Man, I installed updates on Windows yesterday and it messed up all of my audio. So actually, I did record a video yesterday, but I had to scrap the entire video because the Windows update had changed my output to be my left monitor for some reason, and it had changed my my input microphone settings to be all the way up, and so even when I whispered in the middle of the video, it peaked the microphone, and I just forgot to do a sound test before, so I just scrapped that entire video. But webs. Roller says, have you tried Xubuntu? I have not tried Xubuntu. I have also not tried, what's the other one that's super common? Lubuntu with the L? Or have I tried, what's the... Shit, what's the other one? There's another, like, really, really popular window management thing. I don't know, but there's another one. But I have Kubuntu. Yes, that one. That one. Thank you, Watch Older Bear. That's what I was thinking of. Jake says, I'm doing a total 180 from going from iOS to command line tools. It's a little bit jarring. Yeah, indeed. Hey, what's up, Memps? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. The answer says, do you install the new releases? I'm still on 1909. Did not want to have such trouble. 1909. You mean like Ubuntu releases? 1909 is... Wait, I don't even think there was a 1909. I think it was a 1904 and a 1910. But those are both unstable releases. AsUK says, I've been binging your YouTube videos. Can I ask whether you make a setup.py for each project, or if it's just for personal use / not a library? Are you happy with just a requirements.txt file? Indeed. So I only make setup.pys if I am building a library that I'm going to distribute. Otherwise, setup.py doesn't really make any sense. So for instance, you know, we look at pre-commit.ci. This is an application, so it does not contain a setup.py. So it just has, you know, our requirements files. Now it does have a setup.cfg, but I'm just using that as a configuration file. But yeah, good question. But yeah, I don't use setup.py if I don't need it, essentially. Xubuntu, I've always called it Shubuntu. Well, I've never read it out loud, so it's possible that I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Windows 1909. Oh, like a particular build of Windows 10? The new one is 2004. I'm so confused. I'm on build like 10,000 something. System information. Yeah, I'm on build 18362, which is particularly new. Wait, why is Hyper-V enabled? Oh, this is the other stuff. Other Hyper-V stuff. But yeah, I'm on build like 18,000, so I'm not really sure what 1909 is. Also, can you not see that because it's off screen? No, that's right here. Cool. Cool. New amp HashiCorp Boundary. What does Boundary do? A new open source project that enables practitioners and operators to securely access dynamic hosts and services with fine-grained authorization without requiring direct network access. Oh, I see. So it's like a service proxy, but focused on security and isolation? That seems cool. Cool. That seems neat. Baldatha says, oh, I remember something, Tony-chan. Today I put backticks in my commit message, and some things didn't appear. After some search, I learned that you can do some things like echo today is date. Yeah, indeed. So this is why I've stopped using backticks in the terminal, because you can't nest them properly. You know, you can do like this to run the date command as backticks, and if you put that in double quotes, you'll end up with this. I prefer to use this because you can nest it as deeply as you want to. So if you did like echo date, for instance. No, admittedly, this is a silly example. You know, echo hello hi date. But you can't do the same with backticks. But this is again like one of those special shell characters. Yeah, like you can see this this doesn't work. So it takes this as the string and then like another empty one here. But the fact of the matter is, if you want backticks in a message, you can use hard quotes, which is single quotes, and then these backticks will not run the actual command in here. But yeah, this is a common way to do shell injections if you're looking to penetrate a system. But anyway, indeed, backticks. Also, backticks work in Twitch chat now, which is great. I have a MacBook Air, so installing Windows is like getting ready to boil eggs on a Mac. Interesting. Drink Timer says WinKey R type WinVer. Like in here? Oh. Apparently I'm on 1903, so I'm on an even older version than 1909. Interesting. I guess I should upgrade at some point. Huh. TIL. Anyway. Amanda says, your YouTube channel has started going really fast, more than 250 views in under 24 hours. Yeah, it has. I have been getting a lot more views, which is good. I think it's mostly that I've been consistent about uploading. I think, well, I don't actually know, because it's YouTube. Nobody really knows except for the people that work there. M2dev.net says, need to write a little command line app to manage AWS IAM policies and roles, and was thinking about using Python. Not a Python developer though. I think it's reasonable. Yeah, that would be reasonable. You might want to... You know, it's been a while since we've gotten the drop zone. So, I feel like today's a good day. We got the drop zone. But yeah, that would be reasonable. I would also look into something like Terraform or CloudFormation or any of the other resource provisioning tools, because they might make it easier to manage than writing it in Python. But yeah. M2dev.net says, I don't want to use CloudFormation for this because I don't want an entire stack created that will utilize another stack. Oh, I see. It makes sense. Elwander says, do an internet speed test. I'm not going to do a speed test while I am streaming. That's no part of that is a good idea because it will saturate your network and then you'll not be able to... No, I'm not going to do that. Windows 10 version history. Oh, Polymathic Man has continued the gift sub they got from Salt Farming. Thank you for resubbing, Polymathic Man. Appreciate that. I don't know why Streamlabs doesn't show that as a notification. It's actually kind of annoying. 18362. Oh, I see. I'm using a version from 2019. How did I get stuck on the older version? It end of life soon too, looks like. Weird? I guess I should figure out how to upgrade it. Because I'm on an old version. But anyway, we'll do that offline because such is life. I'm sorry, it's GNU plus Windows. Indeed. Hey, what's up, Tuberm? And Juicebox Hero. How's it going, Juicebox Hero? Welcome back. Good to see you. But that says, I will never put backticks again. I initially thought that it would render like Markdown. Oh, I see. Hey!
Half a year already. AWC Python. AWC. Hello.
Yada Droid, thank you for resubscribing for 6 months. Half a year. Damn, I really need to get sub values. I need to make that happen. I'm gonna try and do that sometime this week. Make some nice little buttons. Some shirt buttons for you guys. And then we can have, you know, fancy buttons. But haven't had time to do that yet. Juice says, did you introduce chat to Ty? I did indeed introduce chat to our new plushie Ty. I even told them how we stumbled upon Ty in a Costco, and it was such a good deal, so we had to get Ty. But yes, we have yet another plushie. Chat was wondering why you set them up like this, Juice. Like why Zane is getting squished by Ty here, but I don't know. You said you were gonna set up the plushie, so I just left him. I assume that's what you wanted. But yes, plushies indeed. But that says, then we had a question about how the name Zane is spelled. Yeah, Juice, how is Zane spelled? How is Zane spelled? Because we don't actually know. Also, the developers of YouTube know. Yeah, I mean, probably. So that makes sense. DJ Max says, hey, what are you working on right now? We are trying to open source this Docker image and get it building in GitHub Actions and then use it in my CI system. So right now I mostly just copy this Docker file to the box and then build it locally on that machine, but we want to be able to pull this. So we're gonna write a little bit of code to build this image and then do some small tests of it and then push it is the plan. Hey, what's up, Metabytes? Hello. Elmander says, don't upgrade Windows again. It might configure your mic to speaker and Windows keyboard. No, I mean, it's pretty easy for me to fix the volume setup. I've done that a bunch of times. But yeah. Hey, Mr. Byte, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. With the little wrench there, and you've got your fancy little gear in my chat over here. Which is great. There's too many staff in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna get banned. Oh yeah, we have 2 people with Byte in their name too. Indeed. The answer says doing a Windows update while streaming sounds like an awesome idea. That seems like a bad idea. Do you have the power to ban me from Twitch if I did something crazy? I think you can only ban people from chats, and usually staff are not supposed to use that power, but they do have that power. But they can't ban you from the whole platform unless they're like community managers or stuff like that. Oh, you forgot to set up the plushie, so this was just how they were. This is what you decided. And Juice has spoken on the correct spelling of Zane. This is how I spelled in my head too. So, ooh, and a CH with Zach. What's up, Rizix? Hello. Good to see you. Z-A-Y-N-E. The E is silent. It's a Voodoo. Metabyte says, wait, Mr. Byte and I share a word, start with the same letter, and are both backend engineers. Are you the same people? I think that's how I slept with them last night. Oh, it's possible. I guess so. Sorry for being clueless, but is this Python right now? We will be writing some Python. I haven't actually written anything yet. I have mostly been talking to chat about the cool things that I learned about Sixels. And where is the repository? Okay, so we're gonna start. The first thing we're gonna do is going to make this repository public because it is currently private. Actually, push origin head, and then we're gonna write some GitHub actions to make this work. So, settings, danger zone, change visibility to public. Type this to confirm. We don't have time for that. We'll just copy and paste. Anthony is slacking. It's happening. What's happening? Yob says anything but Zin. Look on this. Did you mean? What? What? Oh. I see. That's an interesting word suggestion from Google Translate. I'll let you guys in chat click on that. Which clothing facility are you from? That's funny. I like that. Okay, so we have a thing here. Oh, it doesn't read me. This is the image that is used to build and run in pre-commit.ci. That's kind of true. But I want to set up a GitHub action. So we're first going to set up a GitHub action that just tests this, and then we'll set up another one that actually does the push. So I think that'll be more interesting. Victor-P GitHub/workflows. And the problem with GitHub workflows is I feel like I always have to copy and paste them every time I look at them. All repos find files. GitHub/workflows. What do we want to copy from? This one maybe? Sure. Name main on pull request, all pull requests, and push to branches, master, jobs. These three names are supposed to match, I think. But also they cannot match, which really confuses me. But we're just gonna call them all main. Name main runs on Ubuntu latest steps, uses actions / checkout. I think we can use the v2 version here. Uses actions / setup Python. We're gonna use some Python code here, probably. Run. What we need to run docker build. Docker build. So let's just do this as scripts. Bin / build. Run bin / test. Run. We'll do the push later. But let's start with this. Vector bin build. Exit main. Just reload the file so that we get the syntax sounding. Okay, so the name of our tag, I want to tag it as pre-commit, pre-commit.ci, because that's the username that I have for dockerhub. / runner image, and then tagged with probably the, short SHA and then date. Maybe date time. I think short SHA date should be fine. Probably not do a rebuild of the same SHA twice in one day. Yeah, I think that's fine. Bella says, do you mainly use Python and backend at Twitch? Yeah, they use a lot of Go at Twitch. Elementor says, why do people do open source? There's no money there. Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Metamite says, in a conversation tangential to similar names, I was actually looking at changing my username so I can standardize it on all the platforms. Having a bunch of variants on the same thing annoys me. Yeah, I feel ya, Metabytes. I feel ya. That's why it's really annoying that Twitter has a limit on handle lengths. So I'm not Anthony Writes Code on Twitter. I'm Code with Anthony, which, like, I'm at least consistent on YouTube, Twitch, and GitHub for my streaming account, but Twitter's not, which is annoying. I think Veldathis with my terrible going joke. Jarunk says that's a lot of mains. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Jagatuli, how's it going? Hello. This returns int, and we need to do subprocess dot. Well, we need to figure out the tag first. So we probably also need date time and get rev part. Well, get rev parse head. Format equals %h. How do we get the short SHA? Get rev parse short SHA. Short. Okay, short head. Cool. Revision equals subprocess dot check output. Good. That's going to go off screen. Short. Parse. I think there's this new text equals true thing here, which is kind of nice. Oh, and then I don't need decode. I just need strip then. Revision equals that. Tag equals pre-commit.ci slash render image. And then what? Revision. Date time. I hate date times. No, date.today. Happens if we stir you. Do you ISO 861? Oh, thank goodness. Date time dot date dot today. Is there like a UTC today? That seems like it might be in local time. Do I need to do datetime dot UTC now dot date? I don't know. Anyway, we'll just use this date. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? So bad at Twitter username length, yeah. Rima says Code with Anthony is a lot cleaner in my opinion. Well, I don't know. I prefer Anthony writes code, personally. Ristic says not enough main. Change mask to the new default on GitHub. I'm just gonna leave the branch name. I do think that main is a better branch name, but I'm not gonna go through and change my repositories at this point. Back to the normal keyboard. Normal keyboard. Yes, indeed, Rima. We're back to the split keyboard. I feel like this is the abnormal keyboard. Mem says, I feel like this is not the first time this week where Anthony needs to search for the short shock band. Yeah, that was a different short shock band. That was for Git Describe. But that one I actually wanted the long shock because it was only giving me the short shock, so that was annoying. Oh, that says you can't take over the Anthony Writes Code Twitter handle. No, it's too long. It's like not a thing. The character limit is like this long. Oh, you can't see it. Stop screen. The character limit would be Anthony Writes COD, and I think that one's taken too. Maybe it's Anthony Writes Co. Oh, this is me. I got the shorter version. I got the shorter version. So the weird thing is Twitter lets you register a handle that's too long, but then it just chops it off on the end. So this was my first attempt at making the Anthony Writes Code Twitter handle. And it just chops it off here, which is fucking dumb. But apparently I do have that handle. Hey, what's up, Sarcastic Dante? Welcome back. Good to see you. And Milky! Yo, Milky! Pow! Welcome back to the stream, Milky. Good to see you. Fudu says, do you have open sourced the code that shows the Twitch chat in the terminal? I do indeed. If you do bang bot, you can learn more about the chat bot, so you can check that out there. And that's how this ends up in the terminal. But yes, indeed. Indeed. The new keyboard. Yeah, this is technically the new keyboard. You're right, Bald Office. Frontline by the speaker says, hello, daytime stuff, I always lose it. Yeah, no, daytime stuff is the worst. Metabite says, Anthony writes code with Anthony, Anthony codes, and Codeny is the only logical progression. Anthony writes COD. Yeah, I kind of want to have a COD emote, because I feel like that'd be a funny little inside joke with you guys, but... Jack Dooley says, import datetime, x equals datetime.datetime.now, print x. So I don't actually want the full date time. I just want the date. But yeah, you know, datetime.utc now would give me this full date string here. But this is not a valid character in Docker tags, and I don't think I'm gonna rebuild the same revision more than once in one day. So I think that'll be fine there. Fuck it, forget about grammar. Anthony write code. Yeah, that would fit, I think. You said Milky was thinking about pudding. Is there a special type of pudding called Milky? Huh. dairy pudding produced in Israel by the Strauss Corporation. Interesting. I've not heard of it. Cool. Metabyte says, do you have a command bang bang that just repeats the last bot command? Oh, that would be kind of cool. How would it work though? How would it work? I'd have to store state. Currently it doesn't have any state about that. But that's a cool idea. That is a cool idea. I think we might put that in as just like a meme at some point. Android's code, Twitch, chatbot, issues. Bang, bang, bang. 9-month subscriber Metabytes. Wait, is it 105? Oh, it is 105. Oh, cool. Wait, yeah, that would be cool. Anthony writes pre-commit, yeah. Like COD emote as in the game? No, as in like a fish. Like a fish emote. So I think it would be funny. For no other reason, just because I think it would be funny. But anyway, what was this other issue? Improved dynamic commands. Oh yeah. It's only a matter of time before this is forgotten and I leak creds. Yeah, that's totally gonna happen. I should really fix that at some point. EasyLight says, you should also have sudo commands with an alias on fuck as alias for sudo bang bang. Yeah, I have seen that before. Remus says, what is the blue thingy on your desk? I've always wondered. If you do blue thing in chat, you'll see that it is a fidget toy. It spins. Where's the little... Oh, I don't have a button for that one. This one. So you can see it spins there. It's a little spinny thing. If we go to here, put it up on a Pokemon machine, you can kind of see it's got a little gyroscope in there. It spins for a while. It looks nice. I don't know. I have lots of fidget toys, but yes, that is Bang Blue Thing, and you can actually buy one from that Amazon link if you really want to. Back in my day, we had Beyblades. Yeah, I remember Beyblades. The little like things. Is that what Beyblades were? I don't remember. That was a long ass time ago. Okay, but anyway, we have our tag. Import OS. Oh, we got a stray E up at the top here. Docker build. Let's just pull. Tag dot. Docker build dash pull tag dot. Anything else I need there? Docker build dash help. I should really do a video about dash pull. Video idea docker build dash pull. Because it's one of these questions on Stack Overflow that I answered a long time ago, and I get a lot of points for it. So I feel like a lot of people have this question. What is the purpose of docker build dash pull? I get a lot of upvotes on this answer here for whatever reason. But anyway, we're gonna be using docker build dash pull. It looks like code auntie is available. That's funny. No fidget spinner. I respect it. Oh no, I'm about to lose all the respect, aren't I? I do actually have fidget spinners. This one is actually weighted incorrectly, so it oh, the camera rate is really interesting there. This one's actually weighted incorrectly, so it feels really good. Because like for whatever reason, this one is lighter than the other two, so it always... Anyway, it feels cool when you're fidgeting it. I also have a fidget cube. Where's my fidget cube? Which was from the original Kickstarter. So this is the OG, not a knockoff. The actual fidget cube, which has this nice switch that I really like. It has this button here, which you can move around, or you can click it in. A lot of people don't know about being able to click this button in. This button click is real good. Or these, I like to play with those. These buttons are kind of annoying. The middle one is not clickable. These ones are squishy and these ones are clicky. I really like the clicky ones. I like those. Then there's this part where you can just spin it. Anyway, fidget cube. I have the OG one. But yes, I take my fidget devices very seriously. Milky says you will always have my respect. Well, thank you, Milky. I appreciate it. Metabyte says, question, how do you find questions to answer on Stack Overflow? Not like a tutorial for how to do it, but what is your process for finding them? Do you just answer once you run across, or... so this is what I do on Stack Overflow. You can't see the sidebar. Okay. Zoom out so you'll see how I view it. I have a bunch of tags that I follow, and I particularly answer questions in about 3 of these tags, about 5 of these tags actually. So I go to Flake 8 first, and I see if there's any issue or any questions I haven't seen before in this tag. There aren't. This one, I believe I answered this one. Yeah. And this is something that I am actually the subject matter expert on, because I maintain this particular thing. Then I usually go to get hooks. These ones I usually can't answer. Usually these are more generic, but sometimes people ask about pre-commit in here, and they only tag get hooks without knowing that, you know, pre-commit is generic. Then I go to the pre-commit tag. This one, you know, this one is usually one that I have to re-tag, because the actual tag for the pre-commit tool is pre-commit.com. So I go here. Often I re-tag stuff, so you can see like here, I re-tagged this one because it had the wrong tags, so I added the pre-commit.com tag. Although some people have been beating me to the punch on answering these, but I did edit this one to make it slightly more accurate. So those are the 3 tags that I always look at. Sometimes I'll look at the PyTest tag, because I also maintain PyTest, although I think I'm less of an expert on the like wacky weird edge cases that people run into with PyTest. Also, PyTest has like so many edge cases that I literally can't answer all the questions. Sometimes I go to Python 3.x, although this is usually like data science people just dumping really terrible questions. Like this one, for example. MITx Jupyter setup isn't finding a text file for Python exercise, like code dumped into the file. You know, clearly it's asking for homework. Like, this is like a essentially low quality question that they've put no effort into. So I usually don't look through the 3.x tag. Sometimes I'll look at the pip tag, although these are often pretty garbage questions too. And sometimes I'll just scroll through the homepage. Sometimes I'll find interesting stuff here. But that's how I approach Stack Overflow. I don't know. I don't do it that often, but I probably look at it like, you know, 2 or 3 times a day. Also, I have a little redirector thing set up so that when somebody asks a question that's tagged with precommit.com, it will show up in my Discord channel, so I can, you know, see questions here and get like more of a notification about them. But this doesn't always, you know, catch when people put the wrong tags, for instance. But yeah, that's how I approach Stack Overflow. Remus says, same, I still respect you. They are amazing, I see. Donald says, I remember building Beyblade clones using old pen tips and a big water bottle cap when I was like 10. Oh, that's cool. Metabyte says, I had one of those cubes, I broke the rocker pretty quickly. Oh, the little switch? Yeah, I really like the switch. Finland by the speaker says, I love the OG fidget cube. People at work hated me for having the light switch. Yeah, the light switch is, I mean, people had, I mean, it's kind of loud, like, admittedly. But there were much louder things at work. Like, somebody had a fucking keyboard with blue switches. Like, who does that in an open office space? Like, have some awareness. But yeah, that was, fuck that guy. But yeah, I don't know. The switch is kind of loud. But also, Lyft offered noise canceling headphones for free. So if you wanted noise canceling headphones, you could just get them. So that kind of solved that problem a little bit. Reba says, you're one of the rare people on Stack Overflow that has human decency that answers questions. Props to you. If you can't answer on Stack Overflow, you gotta attack them. I see. Mem says, they fucking love blue switches, so I would totally be that guy. Mr. Byte says, I had a manager at a previous job who would use blues and sat in the ducks next to me. Oh no. Our left by speaker says, I was gonna say at least it wasn't blue switches. Yeah. Blue switches are amazing in your personal space, unless you need to stream, and then it's just like... Or unless that's your thing, like you could be, you know, ASMR stream. I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back. I will see you guys in a sec. Alright, I'm back. I also put some lotion on my arms because they were, I don't know if you can see right here. I was getting some dry skin here, so anyway. I lotioned up. We're all lubed up and ready for stream. Shezret says, it's the science against open office NAS. I wonder if tech is not turning against it. I think, like, from an efficiency standpoint, yeah, it's definitely not as efficient as separated spaces, but it's cheaper to make open offices, so, and they can pack people in tighter. Of course, during a pandemic, I don't know if they're really packing people in at the same time, but but yeah. Oh yeah, Jehola says open office is just too cost effective. Indeed, indeed. Mr. Bite says, meanwhile, I'm over here stealth typing on my clears with O-rings. Oh, I love clears. Clears are so good. I wish these were, you know, browns or clears, but these are reds. But that was because I didn't have the forethought to ask for a particular switch type. I just assumed that they would send me browns because that was, I thought that was the only type, but ended up with reds. But whatever. These are fine. My other keyboards are clears, and I really like them. It looks like Jaholo and Shaz Robot also like browns and or clears. Remy says brown doesn't give me any feeling that I'm touching a key. Oh, because it's not heavy enough? That's why I like clears. Angelina X has sent an image. What is the image today? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do you also have 100,000 points? So Michaela just redeemed it. So we're gonna be doing a 12-hour stream at some point. We need to figure out when we're gonna do that. One option is not this weekend, but the next weekend. But Juice is gonna be out of town for that, so it would just be me. Or we could do it the week after it. If two people were doing it, will we do a 24-hour stream? No. I mean, maybe. I could maybe do a 24-hour stream by myself. I think I would lose my damn mind. I would have to play games for some of it, or just, like, you know, do other things. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. That's not happening. But yeah, we need to decide when that's gonna happen. If you guys have suggestions on the date, I want to do it on a Saturday because we've done the long form streams on Saturdays so that more people can show up to them. Leave some messages in the Discord, and we'll figure that out there. Remy says, I have my mic really close to the mouth, so it's not an issue for me, but yeah, it can be really annoying. Oh yeah, I see, it makes sense. I found blacks really pleasant. Are blacks heavy reds, if I recall correctly? I don't remember. Switches. William says, sometimes I wish I went for blues, but I can't complain with browns. I see. Shazirot, how close to 100,000 are you? Mr. Byte says, clears are my favorite switches. I'm typically a forceful typist, so having the clears gives me enough actuation pressure to keep my fat fingers from accidentally activating keys I didn't mean to. I see. Indeed. What if 4 people redeem it? No. No. Two Room says, I tap on a fucking laptop, don't at me. I also have these really, really loud switches on my 2-key keyboard here. These ones are extremely loud. They're called, I forget what they're called. Somebody in chat who knows more about keyboards usually is able to identify them. I think they're called like Gatoron switches or something like that. Oh shit, I just dropped them all. Man, have you know, stepping on a Lego fucking hurts. But if you've ever stepped on one of these bad boys, oh my god, that hurts so much. Don't ever do that. But anyway, here's the switch so you guys can see that. Little blue. I also have the green version of this switch. It's the same type or the same manufacturer. So if you guys know what the blue or I've got the green version of those two, but they're really clicky, and so I decided to use the really clicky switches for my tiny 2-key keyboard because who cares? It literally is only being used as like a 2-click. Yeah, they're Jades. Yoda Droid. I think you're right. I think that makes sense. I think that sounds right. The other server says I found a nice mechanical keyboard on Prime Day, but it was half price, but only the blue switches model. Oh no. Oh no. Talking about loud switches, I have an old Model M lying around. Oh, I see. Okay. But anyway, let's get this working. So os.exec vp command 0 commands. This should do a Docker build. Bin build chmod +x bin build git rev bus head dash a short. Need a single revision. Oh. This is a real annoying thing about a lot of the git commands is these are ordered. So you actually need to put this here. Now it could obviously know which one was which, but for some reason it doesn't. Error accepts and most one args received 2. Ugh. Oh, I know why. This is supposed to be dash tag. Okay, cool. So this should build that for us. Looks like it's mostly going to build this from cache. It also looks like Podman does not support docker build dash pull. Because it should have pulled the image. No, we want help. Help. Pull the image from the registry if a newer or not present in the store. If false, only pull the image if not present. Default true. Always pull the image even if the named image is present in the store. I think I want pull always, actually. But this is different than the Docker behavior. Pull is the same as pull always in Docker. Docker build. Maybe this will be enough to get to it. Yeah. Pull. Yeah. So this is different for whatever reason. So I guess we can make a tiny bug report on Podman. Containers/Podman. Actually, let's search first. /pull. Power loss while creating containers may leave Podman in a broken state. Yikes. Seems not good. Let's actually put build --pull in here. None of these seem related. Let's see about closed issues. 313 closed. Oh no. Anyway, I guess I remember making an issue on this project being a real fucking pain in the ass. Podman build --pull behavior is different from Docker. Yeah, that's fine. Is this a bug or a feature request? Is this a bug or is this a feature? I think this is a bug. The behavior of Podman build --pull differs from that of Docker build --pull. The behavior in Docker is more like that of Podman build --pull always. Steps to reproduce. Have an outdated base image. Docker Podman build --pull. Describe the results you receive. It does not pull the base image before building. Describe the results you expected. I expect it to pull the base image before building. Additional information you deem important. Let's see, Podman version. Podman info dash bug. Podman info dash debug. Copy and paste. Apt list Podman. Apt list Podman. Have you tested the latest version of Podman? I have not checked the guide. Let me look at that real quick. Troubleshooting. Here we go. Let's see. Is poll mentioned in here? It is not. Okay, cool. Additional in VirtualBox plus AWS. I've tried both of those. Okay, let's see what they do with that. It doesn't actually affect me. Let's see. Do we know if Podman is installed in GitHub Actions? GitHub Actions. Installed software. Agreement says, man, the color coding gets me confused every time. They have to come up with better stuff. Yeah. Rizzy says you could map the two keys and use it as a mouse. I could. How would you move the mouse though? Hey, what's up, the numbers guy? Hello, hello. Tube worm. That's funny. The answer says, wait, there are rubber dampeners for mechanical keyboards. Does it feel like a membrane keyboard afterwards? I've actually never used O-rings, so I don't really know, but Mr. Byte, if they're still here, could perhaps answer that for you. Just realized I can type this. Girlfriend 696969. Indeed. Let's see, does this include builda / podman? 2004 LTS. Podman. It doesn't need to have Podman. Okay, so we're actually going to sub this out for Podman. Pull always. So that should trigger a pull first. Yeah, here we go. So it triggered a pull that time. Whereas if we look up here, it did not trigger a pull. But now it's going to do a full build. I don't particularly care about that fishing. Connect it to the blue spinner. Oh, so you like... Yeah, but this is still only like one-dimensional. I don't know how you'd be able to get it to like move the mouse, you know? But anyway, that looks like that's working. This is not the repository that I wanted to be in. I think I have to put a name here. Do I need to put a name on these? No. Looks like I can just run the command, which is fine. Bin test. User bin Python 3. Exit main. Okay, so the basic test that I want to do is I want to set up a Git repository and make sure that we can cache between runs. The problem is we need to figure out what the doc tag is again. I guess it should be consistent unless it traverses a day. Oh, this is annoying. GitHub I'm gonna move this off screen because I don't like using that window. We don't need that. GitHub actions, built-in variables. Because maybe we just pass the tag to the build itself, and then we don't need to compute it. GitHub SHA. Here we go. So we could slice that in Bash, maybe. Commit SHA that triggered the workflow. Yeah. That's environment variables. What about not environment variables? What about pipeline variables? I can store it as an output. The answer says my GitHub Actions build on macOS with Python 3.9 is still running 1 day and 22 hours. What the fuck? What is it stuck on? It's running pip install? Holy shit. What are your packages? Why is that taking so long? Oh, pip install dot, so it should be setup.py. Setup.cfg. Hi serial. That should be pretty fast. Front left bad speaker says, never heard about Podman. Does it have anything over Docker that makes you go for it? It is a rootless and daemonless container management system. So those rootless makes it so I can run it in user space, which has better security, characteristics. And daemonless means that I don't need to have as much infrastructure set up to make it work. So it's easier and better for me. Oops, I forgot to set today as well. Thank you for checking that, J. Carey. We're on open sourcing the pre-commit.ci Docker image, and then integrating that into the runner. Fixed. Also, welcome back, Artheno and J. Carey. Good to see both of you. Hello, hello. Maybe GitHub.ci ran out of tokens. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Set output GitHub actions. Want to make this more consistent. Setting an output parameter. Hey, what's up, Thayrat? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Set output this. Set tag. Oops. What happened there? Yeah, we'll start with that and see where that takes us. Oh, but we need to do their special syntax here. What is this double colon for? Oh, this is the variable name and this is its value? What a fucking weird syntax. Right? Like, why is the syntax so weird? Like, I would expected like name equals value equals, but not name equals this colon colon. Anyway. colon colon set output name equals tag colon colon tag. Very weird. Okay. I think I should put the date first so these sort properly. Or slightly more properly. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Run, bin, set, tag. Where's the, like, output parameters stuff? Outputs. Outputs are parameters you declare. Description is required? I don't think outputs are what I want. Set variable GitHub actions. Setting an environment variable? Oh, this is different. Oh, right, they changed this due to a security problem. I remember now. I remember now. This is annoying. Maybe I shouldn't bother. Okay, we'll improve it later. We're gonna leave it like it is. We're gonna leave this like it is too. You put a timestamp with the date as the hashes aren't going to be in order. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't really want a timestamp because I'm not going to be rebuilding the same image more than once per day. So, like, the revision is really the important part. I don't care about them sorting perfectly because I'm also going to publish a latest tag. Oh, man. Maybe I'll just make this not output the whole tag. Maybe we'll do that. And then we'll keep the we'll keep this information in here. Run bin set tag. Tag equals this to GitHub env. And then we'll do this. I think that'll work. And then we don't actually need any of this script anymore, do we? Podman build pull always tag dot. Yeah, I think that works. What do you call a parrot that says squawk pieces of nine, a parrot error? Yeah, these jokes are kind of They're interesting. Tuber says, I'm thinking about Podman, but dunno. Dear Diary, another unsuccessful attempt at switching to Wayland. From Left by the Speaker says, do you almost always do main return 0? Yes, almost always. I guess this is one case where I don't, although we're deleting the script. And the reason this doesn't return an integer, the actual correct type of this is from typing import no return. No return. This is the correct type for this script here. If you want to learn more about this, explains no return. I made a video about it. But yes, I almost always return 0 from my main functions, which is, you know, the normal exit code for a successful program on Linux. Pre-commit hooks has a lot of examples where things don't return 0, and that's where they're detecting error cases and indicating that those error cases are there with a non-zero exit code. Hey, what's up, Anakin? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Where can I create a Git issue for GitHub Actions? I actually don't know. I usually just go through support. SVK says, how often does typing actually pick up a useful error for you? Like more like mistakes, or like does it help me a lot with refactoring? Because I think like the bigger thing for me is the power, like the confidence that I have when refactoring. Like I'll give you an example. On Sunday, or was it Monday? I think it was Sunday. On Sunday, I rewrote all of the ways that I rewrote all of the backing data stores for pre-commit.ci, like complete rewrite. And before I ran it for this first time, I ran MyPy, and it had, you know, 100 errors. And I fixed all of the MyPy errors, and then once, you know, it was type sound, I ran it for the first time, and it worked 100% correctly. I didn't have to iterate on like stupid type errors or like typos or like small mistakes like I usually do when I don't use the type checker. Like the type checker was enforcing almost all that for me. Of course, I had made a ton of mistakes, and that's why the type checker was helping me out there. But it made it way easier. Tuber says, "Do you have any magic refactoring tools?" I have some for like import stuff, but I don't really use much beyond human said, and occasionally said, I guess. But I don't know. Git grep-l is kind of one that I use a lot, which is find file names matching this pattern, and then I'll like open them with my editor. There's of course nothing matching ASTF, but I use that a lot. I don't know that counts as a refactoring tool though. Bin build no longer exists. Bin test. I already created you. Cool. Bin test. Parser equals arg parse dot argument parser. Add argument. Tag. Okay, so we gotta write some tests here. I don't know what we're gonna do here. It's as if Python is becoming a real language. Too bad MyPy can't detect my Git dependencies and poetry. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. Kumag Blue says, why does Python get haters? Because it's shit. Next question says Toombird. That's funny. I don't know. It has some pretty big flaws, so I think it's kind of fair in a lot of cases. Oh look, somebody has commented on my Podman issue already. Oh, it's just assigning it to somebody. I see. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. Okay. So, we're gonna need a temporary directory. Python tool. Nice little center command that I went over in a video very recently. Explain center. Yeah. So we're gonna do sub process. Oh boy. I actually sneezed this time. I don't have a fancy sneeze button, so sorry. Thank you, Chaz. This line is too long. That's fine, we're gonna make a context manager anyway. Contextlib.context manager. Git dir. Temp file.temporary directory as tempter. Subprocess.check call. Git init tempter yield tempter. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do inside of our git dir is to add a pre-commit configuration and some files. With open config.yaml. Oh my goodness, did you guys see it? I went to I went to reach over for the Y key. That's what I get for using the other keyboard where I can cheat more. Hey, what's up, Access 101 Love? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Have I done a video where I explained why I put this backslash here? Yeah, I totally did that because I remember tweeting about it. I remember that. Repo. Left.right pre-commit config. Create out a file, and then we're going to add those files. Subprocess.check call git -c tempter add dot. So then we need to just can build Python tools. So pass in git and PC. I know, I'm writing a really crappy test runner here, but such is life. Equals podman run rm ti. Oh, we also need tag. args.tag tag. We actually don't need ti. Tag pre-commit install hooks. We're gonna need more than that though. Podman run. We need RM. We need a volume from dash volume git to git, and that will be read only. And we need a volume from PC to PC, that's read write, and then pre-commit install hooks. Just gonna make a smaller, a quieter version of suppress.check call. Just because the default version will make a stack trace, and I'd rather just exit if it exits. Actually, this one we'll leave alone. Actually, fuck it. I don't expect this to fail. We'll just use check call. That's fine. Okay. So we got one test working so far. Let's try that. Make sure that works. Docker images. We should have this one. It's named wrong, but whatever. In test this colon the tag. Git failed. Is it installed and are you in a Git repository? Okay, I forgot to set the worker. Tubroom says not doing silly centering in F strings. Yeah, so there's the video explains backslash. Indeed, indeed. Gosh, Anthony, I'm listening to Anthony. The problem with explains is that it opens in a new window and then there are two Anthonys. Indeed. The answer says I created a GitHub support to get in issues with my account because of lack of other options. Let's see how it goes. I see. Hey, what's up, Johnny man? Welcome back. Good to see you. We need to set the workdir to /git, and then this should succeed. Cool. So let's make another test. Can run Python tools after build. Test can run Python tools after build. I could be really sneaky here and just like take the test name and remove the word test from the beginning and replace the underscores with spaces. But that seems too cheeky. Can run Python tools after build. Subprocess.check call. Podman run rm. We need both these, but in this case, we're gonna have get be read write and the pre-commit directory be read only. And be able to run this command. What's up, Mario1980? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, let's try this again. I should put -q on this up here. Worder. work there. Shush, quiet. Go. Let's try that again. Almander says, I didn't sleep for 48 plus hours and I'm still not feeling sleepy. That does not sound safe. My dude, get some sleep. Hey, what's up, Aziz? Welcome back. Good to see you. Cool. Yay. It works. Okay, so we got like a little basic test here. Build and test. Okay, let's make pull requests for this, and then we'll try and do the deployment stuff after this. I hear that deploying to GitHub packages is easy. Well, actually I know because we did it once, and then I deleted the code because I realized that it wasn't what I wanted it to be. Oh, I forgot to commit. GitHub action to build image, build and test image. Oh, we don't have pre-commit in this repo? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Don't need Puppet. I think we need all the other stuff. Yeah. What am I doing? SimIO says to use ungoogled Chromium. I use Chrome while I'm streaming, but usually I use Firefox for my normal programming development and other stuff. Personally. But no, I don't use ungoogled Chromium. This is still the Google Chrome. But yeah, I really should switch to you know, ungoogled Chromium for the less surveillance shenanigans that's going on. Let's do this, make sure that we're doing well here. Oh. Actually, is missing a return type. Generator stir none. Cool. Embarrassing that I wasn't running pre-commit. Mistakes are made. Is this a zero length file? It is. It's merely there to satisfy the requirements of that other tool. Cozy Doomer says, do you think there's a use case for pre-push hooks, or would you always prefer pre-commit hooks? So pre-commit, the framework, also supports pre-push hooks if you want to use them. Pre-push. It also supports prepare commit message, post checkout, and post commit in pre-merge commit. And I think there are some use cases for pre-push hooks. I don't do any of them myself. I find that they're a little bit annoying. The biggest one that I've seen is for things that are slightly too slow to test during commit. So things like, you know, running tests, or you know, a full type check against all of your dependencies, or like producing a build artifact or other stuff like that. Like, I think those would be better suited for pre-push. But I don't actually use this feature at all. I don't actually use any of the commit message features either. I really only use the pre-commit hooks. Hey, what's up, Memcon? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it is supported, and so you can use it if you want to. I just don't myself. Tried to look this up recently and failed. Well, fortunately, you've got an expert that can help you find these things. Can't push origin head. Oh, I should probably. I was thinking I should probably set up GitHub Actions to validate the pre-commit config and run pre-commit. But I think we're just gonna wait until pre-commit.ci is available and just use pre-commit.ci. That seems like a smarter thing to do here. bunch of code, fix this file, set up my pie. Let's run it, see what happens. Boop. Yoda Target says, I wish there was a pre-screw up hook. No! Stop it! Don't do that! Code better! Aziz says, curious to know what the curses tab is doing. Oh, this one? This is just a link to the curses documentation for the function documentation. And the reason I have this as a bookmark is while I was working on my text editor, which is written in curses, I was doing a lot of reading in these docs. And usually when I look at a Python module, I will type Python 3 and then the module name. So I type Python 3 curses, and then I would click on the first link. And this is not the documentation that I would want. This is the tutorial code, which the tutorial is just a bunch of pros and like some small examples and not any of the API documentation. And then it's like really annoying once you're on this page to actually find the, oh, I guess it's right here, to find the actual module documentation. So I was just like, fuck that. I'm just gonna put the bookmark in my bar so I don't have to do that. Oh, someone else replied to this. We probably should fix this, but it would involve differences between build-up bud and podman build, but that is probably alright since we already differ on the layers flag. Cool. Cool. I'm glad they agree. This guy seems really reasonable. I've seen him on a bunch of different issues. Mr. SE Linux. Huh. I guess he's involved in SE Linux? Shrugs. But anyway, we've got our main running. Why is it not letting me scroll down any further? Where's the scroll bar for this? Oh my god, this is so shitty. What the fuck, GitHub Actions? This is garbage. Let me scroll down! Anyway, I can't scroll down, so we'll just have to deal with this. It's at the last part of this. God, this sucks. This sucks so much. But it's doing the build right now, which is good. Hey, what's up, P for Matt? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I saw you followed earlier today, sometime. But welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Make it bigger? I don't think that's gonna do anything. I don't think that helps us at all. I mean, I could do this, but then I can scroll, but you guys can't see it. It's just poorly designed. You used to be able to scroll down on this. There used to be a footer at the bottom of the page. Yeah, like this has... Oh, but now the footer's gone. That's really dumb. I really don't like it. Move it up. I mean, yeah, there's only so much space that I could get for you guys, so. Q says, use devdocs.io. It's a really good UX for docs. Devdocs.io. I've not heard about it before. Is this like a re-render of the Python docs? It looks like it's a re-render of the Python docs. Interesting. It's kind of cool. Hey, it finished, maybe? Why is it showing me this? I don't really care about that. Oh, we need to put flush. I need to put flush. Oh, I think you're one character too long. Can run built Python tools. And then I gotta rename this also. cool. That looks good. So that's the first part of this puzzle. Second part is pushing to dockerhub, which I don't remember how that works, and I think I am likely to leak a credential here, so we'll see what happens here. Oscar Allen says, any reason you're using Podman for image building? Like, is it better than Docker's interface? I'm using Podman for the rest of my application, so I'm just using Podman here to be consistent with the interface. In this particular case, there's a bug in Podman that I actually just opened, which is the reason why I am using Podman explicitly. Where the fuck is that? I closed the tab, didn't I? This one. So Podman and Docker have basically the same API here, but in this case, Podman build is different than Docker build, and dash pull does not work how Docker build's dash pull does, and the command in Podman that works the same as Docker's is pull always. Where the fuck is it? Here we go. Did I not mention that here? Oh yeah. Podman build pull always is how Docker build pull works, but you know, I have Docker on my machine, but it is actually it is actually just Podman. So you can see Docker is a I need which Docker? Not that. So you can see that Docker is actually just Podman on my machine. And in order to have a consistent behavior in both local and GitHub Actions, I decided to just use Podman. So no particular preference here other than it makes my local stuff work well. Yeah, I do plan to talk about Podman in a video, Yodadroid. I have that on the list already. But I haven't done it yet. Unfortunately. The one recording I did yesterday I had to scrap, and the rest of the day I was spent building terminals from source to try and get images working in them. So I didn't have time to record yesterday. But a video did go up today because I recorded a bunch on Sunday? And I have another video tomorrow. What is tomorrow's video about? What is tomorrow's video about? Tomorrow's video, is about dealing with optionals in typing. So that one should be a good one. View medium. But yeah, that should be a pretty good video. Oscar says, I see I've been playing around with the new buildx stuff on Docker to enable image builds from within other images. It's pretty neat. What does that mean? Are you talking about the new build kit thing? Again, like, I don't know too much about build kit, but build kit comes from the Red Hat Containers project, which is the same thing that Podman is using under. So Podman is using Builda under the scenes, and Builda uses build kit. So all of the container things are basically standardizing on build kit. And yeah. Anyway, cool. This looks like it passed. So, we can actually make this super meta. We can make this super meta and have this image run on its own repository. And then I wouldn't need this Git directory. It's gonna be slower, but it's gonna be a better test, I think. Let's see how much slower it is. Time bin test. See how long this takes. Should take about 8 seconds-ish. Maybe a little bit more, because my machine is a little bit slow. Oscar says, yeah, build kit didn't know it was Red Hat, thought it was Moby who built it. Nope, it's from the Red Hat project. Okay, so that takes 19 seconds. That's kind of slow. Let's see what happens if we don't use getter. We just do, just since we're testing, we're just gonna use dot. Should be a lot slower because it should build a whole bunch of different environments. It's basically a full uncached run of pre-commit against this repository. Winter says, can you do a video on context managers? I do want to do one on context managers. I believe that one's near the top of my list. Mostly, so I haven't done one yet. Yeah, it's literally the first item here. I haven't done this yet because context managers are kind of complicated. They'd be somewhere around like medium to advanced instead of like a beginner concept. Although you can have some beginner type context managers. Yeah, this is only twice as slow. Or yeah, slightly more than twice as slow. Oh, so I should get rid of this. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. So slightly better test at the cost of some time, but I don't think, you know, having fast response for this is a big deal. Sure, this still runs. Of course it does not, because I deleted too many characters. De Beers says, Anthony, do you know Juicebox Hero? Do I know Juicebox Hero? That is such a funny question. Do I know Juicebox Hero? Do I know Juicebox Hero, De Beers? Of course, I actually know Juicebox Hero in real life. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Boydra says, I want to understand the decorators used for them. I know how they generally work, though. Yeah, so I would kind of go into, like, I think, like, there's an advanced level video about context managers, which is, like, under the scenes making a, you know, class C that has enter... return self, and then exit type instance traceback, do error handling here, and then I'd have to talk about like possible return values, etc. And these are all optional, so it's whether it's an exception or not. So I'd have to do, you know, this would be the more advanced video. The less advanced video would just be, you know, decorate with context lib .context manager, and then make a one yield generator. I think this is much easier to understand and think about, personally, which is, I don't know, a testament to why they created this context manager in the first place, which turns a generator into this sort of class thing here behind the scenes. But yeah, I think I could get 2 videos out of that, probably. But yeah. It's a good question. It's definitely something that I want to talk about on stream or on videos. Hey, what's up, Feeligy? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. 2 Room 6 they smash. Who doesn't know the Juicebox hero? What the fuck is happening right now? Right? The beer says, "Hi there, may I speak to you in private?" That's a weird thing. Juicebox hero says, "I go pee and come back to spam about smashing." If it's about me being a staffer, because if so, no. If it's about me being a streamer slash programmers member, then yeah. Is there any time in the future I may ask to talk to you staffer related? I find the class thing less advanced because I don't understand how a generator becomes a context manager. That's a good point. The thing is, like, I would never recommend somebody write the class form of the of a context manager. I would always, like, 99.9% of the time, use the generator form. But you're right, it is kind of interesting how it transforms the two. So maybe I could get 3 videos out of it, Void Rose. Maybe I can have one where I talk about the class form, one where I talk about the form with the context manager decorator, and then the third one which writes my own version of contextlib.contextManager, which explains the, like, generator back and forth stuff there. But yeah, triple videos. But yeah, I think I can explain all those things. But yeah, sure, there is a lot of magic in that decorator, as Oscar Allen points out. DeBeer says, "Sorry, I don't know where to go. My hands are shaking and I was treated like crap by a streamer and his mods. It also involves body shaming." Yeah, Juice isn't quite the person to help with that. Juice says, "I wish I could help, but I'm a product manager on a backend team, so I cannot do much other than direct you to places where you can report this streamer." Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah. But, yes. Status get diff. So let's re-push that one. Waiter says, "I mean, it is on the first on the list, so triple video sounds about right." Yeah, actually, let's, okay. So another thing that I want to do, that I haven't done yet, is change video idea to not be this wiki page, but instead be GitHub issues. And I kind of want to capture that this, well, I think we'll just do this for now. Wiki wins? Class with enter plus exit using context manager. How context manager works. I want to capture this so I don't forget it. But yeah. More videos, more war content. Indeed, indeed. Oscar Allen. Is that Coding Garden's emote? Yeah, it is Coding Garden's emote. There's several people that have, like, almost exactly that same emote, so I wonder whose it is. It's not exactly a unique idea, but oh, I should look at this. This should be ready to review, hopefully. I don't like that way of doing this. Oh, but it's necessary to do the output here. Why is this so hard to read? Oh, there we go. That's why. If negate and not red v. This is interesting. Oh, this part of the music is muted. Next song. This should be a named only argument. And these should be indented one more. Oh my goodness, what the fuck? Where's this whole file name? If not negate, else if negate. This logic is way more complicated than it needs to be. I'm gonna look at this later, because I have to think about this a little bit more. But anyway. Unidroid says, I know someone whose GitHub repo got shut down since they were using a blank repo for only issues. I have several repos like that. Why would they be shut down? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, like I use that for... I mean, granted, I have other code for this. This is just like a centralized issues for all of these repositories. Seems weird. That seems weird. Oscaron says, did you have time to read the new syntactic macro pep? Seems really funky, unclear if it's really needed in Python. I think it is absolutely not needed in Python. Please don't add macros to Python. That's my thoughts on it. It seems unnecessarily complicated and will break all sorts of things. We do not need macros. Please no. Please no. Felix says, in France, the Z event will start soon. Created by The Raider. Some French streams will stream 3 days to collect money for this association. Oh, cool. Cool. Okay, well, while this is building, maybe it's already done. While this is building, I'm gonna go fill up my water. And I will be right back. We'll see you guys in a sec. Oh, it looks like it's done. Anyway, I'm gonna fill my water. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. How's it going? Last year they raised 3.5 million euro. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. Damn. Hey, what's up, Haney Codes? How's it going? Welcome back. Joe Haga says, what are macros? The idea behind macros is, at least the implementation in that PEP, which I linked in the chat. The idea is that it allows you to transform syntax at runtime. And the the usual, and in my opinion, the the correct criticism of macros is it makes code really, really hard to understand what it actually does, because a macro can do literally anything. But yeah, that's my thoughts. But yeah, you can read more about macros in that pep there. Anycode says, I thought he said he won't stream anymore. Sorry if I misunderstood that. Who are you referring to? Who are you referring to? I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm gonna stream it. I stream 4 times a week. Two worms trolling though. But my Lisp though. The Joker Original, welcome back, who says, do you have a repo or a page that gives ideas on what to program for anything, whether it is useful or not? Do you mean like, you know, beginner programming ideas? I usually just Google, or recommend people Google. Although, I have too many projects and I have so many that I want to do that are super unfinished. But I will get to them at some point. Oh, look, Stringer's here. How's it going? Can macros print money? If only. If only they could print money. Okay, but I think this is good to go. Let's actually view in the unified form since it's going to be easier to view for now. So added a GitHub action. This will set up a tag variable, load podman build, and then podman test. We're going to do the pushing in a bit, but I wanted to get this out of the way. Hey, Mary Jo Stabler, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Mary Jo also streams, so you should check out Mary. You should check out their channel. But welcome. Nice alert. Yeah, I actually wrote the alert myself. I've been planning to improve it slightly, so that it looks like it types out the text and then you actually get the run output. It's very similar to, or like it's modeled after the rest of the branding in my channel, which is modeled after a tool that I wrote, which has output like that. Oh, I guess you can't see the line I'm highlighting because it's off screen, but there you go. But hello, welcome to the stream. The Joker Original says not beginner, but more towards intermediate and advanced. I was just curious to know. Yeah, it's a good question. I would just start Googling project ideas and see what you can find there, personally. But I don't know. I guess I have like a few videos that talk about particular project ideas. Like I have one which talks about like a Flake 8 plugin. I've also talked about like AST. Oh, have I talked about AST? Maybe that was a Flake 8 video. I don't know. I go over like some ideas in my YouTube videos, but not all that much. But maybe check those out. Hey Code says, hey in the Ice Code, how are you, man? I'm referring to you. I read somewhere on Twitter. Oh, I said that I was leaving the live coders, which is the Twitch team that I was on. I did talk about that. And I did skip a few days a couple weeks ago because my internet was acting up. But no, I'm still streaming. I have a silly question. I'm trying to build something in Python using for it to be user-friendly. Like a very silly app. What do you recommend the route to be? Just build it normally, that it runs first on terminal, and then add tkinter to it. Also, do you usually use decorators and generators? You can simply explain that it is a bit confusing. I would probably start with a terminal app because it's going to be a lot simpler. Oh! Juice has also gifted a sub to Mary Jo Stabler. Thank you for the gift sub, Juice. And I feel like I haven't lost a button in a while, but you know, we do get a button here. Yeah, I would start by building a terminal app first, and then add, you know, graphical UIs later. Just because graphical UIs are a bit more complicated than your run-of-the-mill terminal applications. But yeah. I do use decorators and generators, but not that often. I do have a video about videos. No, that's not how I do that. Explains decorators. I do have a video about decorators, so you can check that out. It's actually the second video I ever made separate to this. I haven't talked about generators yet, but if I don't have have I talked about generators? Maybe I have. Let's see. No. Video idea generators. We'll make a video about generators then. But yeah, thank you for the question. I will talk about both of those things, but you can check out that, and that's my advice there. Striker says the bijection example in the PEP is so bad. I didn't even read, or I don't even remember that part of it. Where's the link to it? PEP 638. I'm catching up on chat. I'm slow. Bijection. Oh yeah, this one where it makes the two outputs, like, you could just write this in code and then just have a dictionary comprehension here instead of having it be syntax. Like, that seems like a dumb example, but yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, Mary Jo has stickers for Juicebox Hero. Nice. Yeah, that exact dictionary comprehension, Striker. Indeed, indeed. Mary Jo Stabler says, what are you working on? So today, do this bang today command. The thing that I'm working on is I'm building a, don't call it a startup, called pre-commit.ci, which is a continuous integration service based around the open source tool that I wrote for doing linting and code formatting and git hooks, etc., called pre-commit. So there's pre-commit.ci and then there's pre-commit.com. .com is for the open source tool. And I'm building this out. I'll read the little tagline here, which Kanbiko authored. Developers spend a fair chunk of time during their development flow on fixing relatively trivial problems in their code. Pre-commit.ci both enforces that these issues are discovered, which is opt-in for each developer's workflow via pre-commit, but it also fixes the issues automatically, letting developers focus their time on more valuable problems. And part of the execution of this is running a Docker image. So we are, I'm open sourcing the Docker image repository today and automating the build and deployment of that Docker image. We've done the build and the test portion of this so far. We still need to do the deploy part of this, but that is what we are working on today. This looks like it's good to merge, so that'll at least get the, oh, I should do the badging. We'll do the badging as the next pull request. But yeah, I open sourced this repository today, which just contains the Docker image and a little bit of tests. And we're piecing all the other stuff together. Hey, what's up, Michaela? How's it going? Welcome back. Good to see you. But yeah, we're going to try and automatically deploy to dockerhub and GitHub packages if we get things working properly. Binate says, watched your videos on decorators a couple days ago. Helped me prototype a project. Nice. Well, I'm glad it was helpful. Glad that helped you out there. Unidroid says, so Bang Today is what Anthony pretends he's working on, actually just here to chat with us. Oh, you're not wrong. This is a just chatting stream where there's a little bit of code sprinkled in. Dragon says, pre-commit is a blockchain for deep learning. No. Finite says, I would say that it's hard to watch your videos on mobile because of the font size. Not sure if that's a platform you were targeting for knowledge development. Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of a trade-off. Like, if I pick this font size, like, this works well for desktop, and it works well for me doing, you know, side-by-side programming. But, you know, it's not going to render all that well on a mobile device. Oh, what is backgrounded? An editor. But like, I could record at this size, but then I'm severely limited by the vertical space and I can't do any side-by-side comparison. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to change the format for the videos. But yeah, they do work better on desktop. Also, if you're, you know, watching the videos, sometimes it's useful to program along with them. So, you know, I think desktop is an easier target than others. Oh, we've got a raid from Rockstar. How's it going, Rockstar? Welcome to the stream. It's free real estate. What's free real estate? Oh, you missed the command there, Shazarwad. I just beat you to it. But my viewers should check out Rockstar, who is another science and tech streamer. What's free real estate? It's free real estate? Programmer strikes lucrative exclusive deal. That's funny. Welcome to the stream. My stream's going well. We're working on deploying a Docker image for pre-commit.ci. And we've just automated the build and test of this. I need to do the deployment part, which is the scary part where I might show credentials. So I'm gonna log into dockerhub off screen because I seem to remember their login flow being not so great. So let me log into that, see what we've got here. Log in, auth code. I must have two-factor enabled. I have the concerns though. Oh my goodness, there's so much Discord stuff. Let's see. There we go, dockerhub. 878-630. Never. Okay, we're gonna be brave today and show this. What could go wrong, right? Create a repository. Public. Build settings optional. What if I don't want this? Oh, I think I can just do create. Because I want to control when these images get pushed on my own schedule. Vulnerability scanning disabled. Yeah, we'll leave it disabled. Push a new tag to this repository. Okay. Where do I get API keys for this is the scary part. That's the scary clicky part. Are you guys ready for the credentials? Programmers only devs fight win. Juice says Jordy and I fight dirty, don't challenge us. That's funny. We need to find some games we can play against each other as teams. Oh. Some like TDM. We can do some like CS:GO kind of deals. Play some COD. Then Anthony writes COD. We could. Oh man, that'd be funny. Okay. Okay, I'm too scared to do this on stream. We're gonna do this off stream. Not webhooks. How do I get API tokens? Account settings. Surely there's an API token somewhere, right? Security? Access tokens. Treat personal access tokens as alternatives to your account. Okay, new access token. Create. Copy. And then I need to add a GitHub secret. Runner image. I gotta not paste right now. We're not allowed to paste right now. Secrets. There are no secrets for this repository. New secret. Okay, that's gonna show that in plain text. Alright, we gotta move this over here. And the secret name is going to be dockerhub login. Dockerhub password. And secret. Okay. We got our secret now. This should allow us to push to dockerhub. In theory. Show us your secret. No. No. Either it's caught. Amazing. Indeed, indeed. Gotta go. Have a good stream. Well, thanks for stopping by, and thank you again for the raid. Have a good one. Juice says, Valorant, I'm in. I have never played Valorant. Shazwat says, I think some scribble.io would be hilarious. What is scribble.io? I don't know that I've heard of this. Oh, this is like the Jackbox sort of game. I see. Tochiji V says, show us your secret. No, we're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Bineyar, how's it going? Hello, hello. And Nagaleric, hello, hello. Welcome back to both of you. There's this game called Party Animals, which would make good content. You know, we're all about the content here. Okay, dockerhub password. Cool. I assume... Oh, we'll be using Podman. Podman login dash help. Oh, duh. These are going to be the same, of course. Password standard in is what we want to do. So... Docker login dash username pre-commit.ci password standard in dockerhub password. Is that what I called it? This command is longer than I expected it to be. Dockerhub password. And then docker push tag. Name push. We also need to skip this if the secret isn't available. Skip push if secret is unavailable. Skips step GitHub actions. Oh, we also have to set secrets. Oh, wait, this is secrets dot dockerhub password. I believe there's supposed to be spaces around this. It's actually kind of hard to read. And this is giving the false the false indication that this is an argument here, but okay, I think this is how I'll write that. Is this not the default? I would hope that's the default. Alright, keep your secrets then, Frodo. Nice. But now this says, gotta go to sleep. Thanks for the stream. Well, thanks for stopping by. You can put an if on the setup. Yeah, that was what I was planning to do, but I don't know what the contents of that if should be. I know in other jobs that I have it just like skip. GitHub.event name equals push. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Seems fine. Push to Docker Hub. We need to do a similar thing to push to GitHub packages as well. Hey, what's up, Benja Jovial? Hello, hello, welcome back. Who says, hey Anthony, how are you? I'm doing well. Can I ask what motivated you to use Podman? Yes, and I do plan to... I feel like I talk about this like 3 or 4 times a stream. I do plan to make a video about this. My motivations for using Podman are twofold. One of them is that it is rootless, although there is a rootless Docker, but it's not the default. It is rootless, which gives me better security characteristics, And the second is that it's daemonless, so I don't need to run a persistent process to run it. And so it is easier from an infrastructure perspective. So that's why I am using Podman. Also, because this is the cool hotness. Of course. But anyway, run. I don't know how this works for... Can you do 2 pushes at once? Also, I need to use Podman, not Docker. Podman. It's really nice that Podman and Docker are the same number of characters. Podman push. Oh, destination is optional, so I can do Podman push tag and then Podman push tag. Pre-commit. Oh. Set dash I. I can do this. Push tag to thing, but latest instead. What if the registry... I wonder if that'll work. We'll find out. I don't know if it's gonna work. You dash E, not dash I, you're right. I actually don't need dash E either. Dash E, if I recall correctly, is non-POSIX stuff. Add the script to the commands being executed. Yeah, I don't need dash E. No dash E here. That's for POSIX compatibility, but I don't give a fuck about POSIX. Maybe just this would work if secrets.dockerhub password. Maybe. But I mean we're limiting to pushes to master anyway, so I think this is fine. But yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we'll do that. If secrets dot... Oh, but we can't do the same trick for GitHub because GitHub will give us a secret, but it'll be read-only, I think. Oh, maybe we can. I don't remember how it works. Docker hub password. Let's try that. We'll see what happens there. Name push to GitHub packages. If secrets.github token. I'm not gonna figure out what code I did for this last time because I know I did it somewhere. Dead snake slash... I think it was this repo. Where's the little history button? GitHub slash workflows. Turns out GitHub packages kind of sucks. That was a salty stream. It wasn't wrong, it was just a salty stream. Oh, interesting, I did this in a different way. This actually puts us on the command line, which is not great. Hey, what's up, Jacob98? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Dragger says, shouldn't you put Docker password into an environment variable as is? Won't the password appear in the logs? They strip the output. Oops. Oh, it does appear in bash history. You're right. Actually, no, it won't, because this is a shell script. This is not part of the command line. This should be fine. It's not an actual shell, so there's no history. Right? Python 3-c import. I actually just did a video about this. I'm not gonna be fast enough. Ugh. Okay, cool. Yeah, you don't see the standard in. So no, this is fine. This is fine. The way it is. Bald bearded builder is doing the exact same task. Really? Really? That's actually kind of amazing. Viable clan member.
For you.
They're using ACR. What is ACR? Azure. They're doing it with Azure. Cool. That's kind of neat. It's Docker Day, yeah. It's Docker Day! Why do you need an if on that push tab? Will the other steps run for each commit? Yeah, they'll run on pull requests, and I don't want to run them on pull requests, because they will always fail on pull requests. Shan says, definitely make a Podman video after the Docker video. Yeah, I still haven't made the Docker video. Oscar Allen says, no DevOps script is complete without the use of sed. Indeed. Shouldn't you put dockerhub password into an environment? Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that. But yeah, they will strip it from the logs, so it's fine. Twitch streamers are literally the only people that calls that Jacob, which is correct, but not at the same time. Okay, how am I supposed to pronounce it? Because I'll pronounce it correctly if you give me like a pronunciation key. But I mean, it looks like fancy Jacob to me. Oh, my Windows are misaligned. This is I was fucking around with them earlier. Fix, thank you for that, Rollers. Incut says, what are the stuffed animals in the back? Do you like stuffed animals? These are Juicebox Heroes plushies that live at my house. They all have names too. Actually, I'll get the rest of the plushies, so you can see how much of a problem this is. Okay, so we've got Long Boy here. His name is Noodle. We got Noodle here. We've got Lola. So there's two of this plushie. So this one is Zach and this one is Zane. They're the same plushie due to an Amazon shipping derp up. But Zach and Zane, the twins. We've also got Katie, which is this one here. We've got Leonard, which nobody likes, but we've got Leonard. This is the derpy seal. We've also got Rexy, who's a little dinosaur. We've got Carpet, who's a shiny Umbreon. And let's see. We did Zach and Zane. Sorry. Yeah, Zane and Zach. Wait, no, this one's Zach. Fuck, I don't know. And then we've got what is his name? It's not Reginald, which is what I want to call it. Oh, Leopold, which is the little green bunny guy right here. Then we've got Pumpkin, but we named Pumpkin before we got this one. This one is named Ty. This one's named Pumpkin, and those are all of the plushies. There may be too many plushies. Oh, we've blocked the other Zane. Yeah, Lila's in the way. But yeah, there's Zane down there. Anyway, that is the full gamut of plushies. There's too many plushies. Too many plushies. But anyway. But yeah. Striker says, I suspect it's not fine. I'll send you a CVE tomorrow. I think it's fine. GitHub filters secrets out of the output. I was just looking at the docs page. Also, I've done this before. This isn't new. But feel free to send me a CVE. Striker says, you pronounce it like this. Yeah. Giacob. But it's just Italian for Jacob, so it's totally right. I see. Proud Flushing Daddy. Nightlight says that Shiny Umbreon is staring into my soul, telling me to continue the hunt. Yeah, I've started hatching eggs too, Neckalurk. I'm at like 600 Grookey eggs. He also says Anthony Feast. Oh no, did I show my feet again? God damn it. I probably did. Actually, can you see the ground there? Oh, I totally did. Damn it. Oh well. She says, I'm so impressed that you remember all their names. Yeah, well, that's what happens. Okay, so what do I need to do here? I think we're gonna refactor our tag script slightly. Yeah, because we have the dockerhub name and we have the other name as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's change bin set tag to not have this on the beginning, but we'll use this as the resulting thing there. So then we'll do this can stay the same. This needs to change. Tag to pre-commit.ci :tag. Or no dashes here. Slash tag. Right. And then push this to pre-commit.ci slash tag but latest. And we need to do the same down here. We need to do the login. Where is the code for that? Ah, too many windows. Hey, what's up, Heron Alps? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I need to do this. Oh, in fact, I just did this down here. Maybe I'll do the same thing there. Well, I don't know. But we don't want Docker, we want Podman. Secrets.github token. Just to make this slightly more readable. We'll spell this out because best practice to spell out flags in scripts so that they're more readable for humans. So pushing $tag Liz to this whole long thing. docker.package.github.com/pre-commit.ci/runner-image/tag. Maybe we should do this. Where's that said? We'll make variables for these. So then we can do $tag latest. And we can do the same thing down here. Tag latest. think I'm gonna use this code that I used before. And we'll just put both of these up here. Hmm. Is it bad that I want to make a function here? And then like... host... Then do this, docker login to host. Except we did this like this. And then we would do push. What is Docker's thing called? Docker.io or something like that? Push login to dockerhub. What is the full name of the tag? Is it docker.io? I guess we can do... Is this redirect? Docker pull docker.io slash Ubuntu focal. Where's my Docker Hub tab? Oh, it's over here. Sorry, let me go back to not the settings here. Does anyone know what this should be? Does anyone know what this the name of this is? I think docker.io works. It's just a little bit weird. Well, that was weird. Why are there blank lines at the top here? I didn't do it the second time. Oh, it looks like I pressed enter. Okay, cool. Sorry, my windows are covering things. Hello. What is your name? Reload Streamlabs. Tochiji V, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Just says giving away OnlyFans content for free. You need to save that feet content to pay for more plushies. It's kind of true. Elon is a master memer. What did Elon meme today? This is not available to you. Has it been deleted? Oh, it must be marked as explicit because I can't view it in a private tab. $69,420. I see. Those feet should be on whole nudes, yeah. Looks like this code belongs in its own file. Yeah, I kind of agree. Then I gotta do environment variables. But then I can just skip stuff, so yeah, maybe we'll do that. Bin push, and then how do I do environment variables? I forget. Environment variables. Oh, actually I have an example. That I can just look at. Like so. Env. Dockerhub password. Let's just make these pass. Might make them match, rather. And we'll modify that over here. And let's see. Oh, we also need to pass the tag. Okay. Argument parser. And this will allow me to expand this later when I push to S3 as well. What you doing? Pulling Ubuntu latest. Oh, I was just testing the host name to see what to log into. Type in the secret name. Yeah, dockerhub. Dockerhub. Thank you for that. But yeah, that's why I was pulling Ubuntu, Dota. Docker's easy, just pull a container. But thank you for that, Wilkins. We're gonna need subprocess, and something just fell in my house. I'm guessing it's the soap in my shower. That's what my guess is gonna be, and not a scary murderer. I wonder if anyone's been murdered on Twitch before. What a dark question. Pseudo, so how's it going? It's going well. It's going well. Creepy, yeah. Okay, so we need to push. And this also needs to take tag. Tag stir. Subprocess.run. Docker login. Oh, we also need username. Docker login. Why did I make a GitHub account this morning? I don't need it at all, now that I think about it. Yeah. Login equals... Oh, this command is too long anyway, so we're gonna put it in here. Input equals... Oh, we also need password here. There's so many arguments, so we're gonna do this at this point. We're gonna make them all named only. Username, password, stir. Password dot code. Check equals true. So that's the login, and then we need to push. Check all. Docker push tag prefix prefox tag prefix. Oh, it's prefix slash tag. Oh, also we can get rid of tag latest because we can use Python. bin/set tag. Tag prefix equals Cool. So then, if us.environ dockerhub password, or what? If not, or not, get hub token. Print not building master. Let's see. Actually, how do I do this in? I have a similar bit of code in this repository. I believe the variable is called gh token here. If GitHub actions. Well, we can just put this in the action, so we just assert that these are always here. Yeah. Tag equals args.tag. Hostname equals. Let's do dockerhub first, docker.io. Yeah, I don't know why this is marked. Oh, it is docker.io. /library. Oh, these are the root ones. Yeah. Cool. Oh no, I'm behind on chat. Oh no! Message says creepy. I forgot what was creepy. Oh, the murder thing. I see. Wilkins says, thanks for installing Wilkinslint. What is Wilkinslint? What is that? So it says, great, I've still been fighting the ISP. Oh no. Oh no. When is Anthony getting emote badges, or sub badges? Soon. I'm gonna try and work on it this week. Hopefully. Westcoach says I did 200-kilometer rides last week. Nice, that's great. Yo, it's the Alt F4. How's it going, Alt F4? I may have accidentally changed my Discord permissions and blocked everyone from DMing me. Oh no. I don't think I DM'd you. I think we're good. But welcome back, Alt F4. If you guys don't know, Alt F4 is also a programmer. Also streams science and technology. JavaScript YAML. Java ML. What kind of voodoo is happening on the right screen? This is some like ugly push code for pushing GitHub pages. But yeah, it's a lot. Hey, what's up, Smokey? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Hostname, username equals pre-commit.ci. Password equals os.environ. Dockerhub password. Prefix equals pre-commit.ci. So that's one push. And then we need one for GitHub pages. Tag equals args.tag. Hostname equals. We gotta copy and paste some old code that I wrote. This one. Hostname equals this one. Wait, why is it logging in as my user? It must ignore the user. Let's try that. See what happens. That is the bot's username. Password equals us.environ github token. Prefix equals this long ass string. Except instead of dead snakes, it is pre-commit.ci/runner image. Okay. In theory, that will work. Except I forgot to import OS. And we gotta fix this script. Wherever it is. This one, because it is all sorts of mess right now. I think we can get rid of all of this down here. And do that. SJXF, try that same question, but do it all in one line on the chat. I just want to see what it'll do. Just type out is that Vim? So I want to see if it's gonna happen. Yes. The bot knows. The bot knows. Your right screen has changed since I wrote the message. Oh. What was it before? I don't know what it was. Dota says, funny, you can criticize any portion of the code and the coder will usually just go, yeah, totes. It's kind of true. Is that Vim? Is that Vim? Yeah, there's no cooldown. I mean, to be fair, the person that would need the cooldown is probably the chatter. But whatever. But whatever. Vim is that. It's not very smart. But it catches most of the cases, I find. But plugins, it's jammed into this file because of ordering. But this regex seems to match most of the people that try to ask the question. Is this that Vim, or are you using Vim/nano? It doesn't, yeah, it knows it's not VI. No one asks if it's VI. What year is this? I think it's top 10 chat, the on the server. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Ooh. But yeah, it's a bit of a funny Reddit. Is that Ed says Poopar? That's funny. I like it. This is the wrong repository. Oh. Did I accidentally push the wrong branch? I did. I need to push you. I think we can get rid of this command. We all know that I left lab coders, right? Easy. Easy. Okay. This is the repo that I wanted to get status in. Okay, so we remove the prefix here, we push that to there, and we added this bin push script, which does the push to both of the things. Alright, let's see what it does. Push to registries. Automatically push the Docker image to registries. And push origin head. So it shouldn't run on the pull request if we do this correctly. We're gonna have to wait a while to do this because it's a bit of a chunky image. But let's run this. Let that run while I close some of these tabs. Oh, we should have added the badge. We should have added the badge. Just this here. Instead of deploy, this should say main, in theory, to that badge. And we can link to dockerhub some other time. Or maybe someone in chat can do that. Oh boy. I think I'm not on the list, says Dota. Yeah. Is that Notepad++? How does Michaela talk more than the bot itself? Michaela says an impressive number of things in chat on stream. It's actually kind of crazy. Rollers are still in the top 20. Yoderjoy says, gotta go, have a good one. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. She ignored me when I asked. It probably includes spaces unfairly, which make her talk more than the bot when she doesn't actually. No, it's lines. It's log lines. We had a command that did this before. I think somebody clipped it. Twitch chatbot. Alright, do we replicate the command again? Head-5 log slash. Let's do today's. Oh, we can do with cut. Although we won't get the slash me's, but that's fine. F2 cut dash G greater than F1 sort dash U. Sort unique dash C head. Yeah. Anyway, there it is. There's the top 10, not including slash me, which is basically the same as the bot's output. The bot's output also includes slash me. But how do you know that command? I didn't memorize the command. I pieced it together right now. So it's basically a pipeline code. Like this cut command, and there's no complicated part of this command. So in this original command, when I was testing stuff, head-5 is show me the first 5 lines of the file. This cut-d, this is cut with this delimiter, and F2 is the second part of that. So when it had this line here and we had a less than, that sliced this out of that line. And then the next one did cut-d greater than F1, so that of this chunk, it split on the greater than symbol and took the first chunk. So that allowed me to pull this out of the line. Here I was doing sort-u. Sort-u is unique sort. Here I did just a normal sort, so that sorts all of the lines. Then I did unique with counts. That's what unique-c does, so that puts the count next to them. And that doesn't actually sort anything, so if I remove the sort here, you'll see that I'll just get kind of random ones. You can also see like the /me's get messed up here. Here it's just sorting based on the username, it looks like. But I did sort-rn, which -r is reverse, and -n is natural sort. And then finally I did head-10 to show the top 10. But yeah, that's it. I probably should have lowercase, because it's possible that somebody changed the case of their name, but it seems unlikely. But yeah. Dota says 6600 divided by 150 equals 44. Michaela talks about 44 times as much as me. Nice. Derp says, what is he trying to do? Right now I am deploying a Docker image to dockerhub and GitHub packages for my startup-y thing that I'm building called pre-commit.ci. You bang today, you can learn more about it in the chat. I'll let you click through the links that way. But this succeeded, so let's see what happened here. It should have skipped. Oh, fucking A. Sucks. They changed this recently. Okay, so it skipped the push, which is good. Why can't I select this text either? That's annoying. Yeah, skip the push. So once we merge this, it should do the actual push. So cross your fingers, chat. Press 1 if you think it's going to work. Press 2 if you don't think it's going to work. Press 3 if you're chaotic. Press F if it's not gonna work. There we go. But we'll see what's happening. How hard would it be to change everyone's talking frequency to a percentage of Michaela's? Right? I mean, not hard. I have the numbers there. It would just be division. Handycode says, hey, Threads Code, what is rumps good for? Are you just trying to get me to say something silly? I don't know what rumps is. I feel like you're trying to get me to say something silly. Shazarhead says first try pog. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. This says passing, but that was the previous run. This check has started. Okay, so it's running our build now. In theory, I could optimize this build by pulling first. Maybe. But we will let that run. First time, every time. It works as expected. There's a tweet recently which is like a product manager talking to an engineer, and the product manager was like, does this do what I asked for? And the engineer replied, it does exactly what it was told to do, but that may not be what you wanted it to do. which I thought was funny, but also like kind of an engineering thing to say. Kind of a dickhead thing to say, basically. But the code is doing exactly what I told the computer to do. Did I tell the computer to do the thing that you wanted it to do? Nope. Anycode says, I'm actually being serious. I don't know what is rumps? Rumps. Let me Google rumps off screen. The hind part of a body of a mammal or the lower back of a bird. You mean like what are butts good for? The fleshy hindquarters of an animal. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, ridiculously uncomplicated macOS Python status bar apps. Oh, this GitHub project. You can post links in chat, by the way. This one. Ridiculously uncomplicated macOS Python status bar apps. I guess it's a way that you don't have to write stupid PyObjective-C garbage. Yeah. Oh god, what? This is no longer true. I think what they're confusing is system-side packages, because PyObjective-C does not work with system-side packages. Which, let's see if their code does. See if we can find their hack. Rumps, is it in double internet? Where is their hack? Internal? Well, they're just straight up importing Foundation here, so it must happen before internal. So let's try it in rumps.rumps. You import... How do you... Where's your hack then? Show me your hack! From dot import notifications. Maybe it's in that module. Enabled equals false. Where is your hack? Init NS app. Notification equals default user. Oh, this is only if it's true. Maybe it's an install time hack? Where is your hack? This is not what I expected. How does it import Foundation? Oh, this thing has the hack. Yeah, never mind. I know what this thing does. This thing is the hack. I remember reading this thing. This thing does sysstep path hackery upon installation. SJXF says, man, I hate snarky stuff like that at work. She says, I am the nicest and super detailed PM. Indeed, indeed. Exactly the opposite of my stream personality. Yep. Dota says, Anthony, you are totally in trouble. What am I in trouble for? I didn't say that Juice talks like that. I didn't say that Juice talks like that. Someone in chat said that Juice talks like that. I would never accuse Juice of being a snarky engineer. Whenever he says something kind of mean IRL, I say, I'm telling chat sad face. It's true. And sometimes you do tell chat. Why are you using Podman to build and Docker to push? Oh shit, did I type Docker? Then it's totally not gonna work. Fuck! God damn it. Oops. Totally works the first time, every time. If only you would have told me sooner. Sensilius. If only you would have told me sooner. Oops, this is supposed to be Podman. Whoops. Yeah, so that's why this failed here. Warning, your password will be stored unencrypted. Oh no! Docker push requires exactly one argument. Oh, Podman has more arguments. I see. So, it's fine. It's actually okay. Okay. But it'll pass the second time, right? Right? Are we dropping frames? We did drop some frames. Damn it, internet! But yeah, there was a typo, Sensilius. Thank you for pointing that out. That's very helpful. Unicode says, what do you mean by hack? It hacks my PC? Are you scaring me? Oh no, I mean like they do a dirty Python thing. It's not like hacking your computer. Not like hacking hack. Like a kludge. A kludge is a better name for it. Dota says, I predicted the future. It's proven above. Yeah. Sensilius says, I didn't have chat open, sir. Yeah, no problem. It's all good. Alexa, welcome back. Good to see you. Says, is it safe to delete a Python script from itself while being executed? Yeah, that should be safe. In both Python on Windows and on Linux. I think that works. I think you can make a self-destructive script. You can't make a self-destructive executable though on Windows. CD temp. Oh, we don't want to use Nano. We've got Babby installed, right? Path. Workspace. Yes. Import OS. os.remove file. Bye. Still running after delete. So I should be able to do Python t.py. And now t.py should be gone. Yeah, it should be safe. Windows would be my only place where I would be concerned about it. But Python lets go of the file handle before it starts executing. So that's good. Vasselcon says, I thought you had ditched Podman when I saw you using Docker. No, I just goofed. Dota says, for a second, I was sure Anthony was on Windows. I am on Windows. We even got an emote for it. It's a good emote. I really like it. I think it's really well done and really well designed by Shaz Robot. Okay. Oh, I gotta wait for this. I wonder if pulling the image first will make it faster. I forget whether that's a thing. I forget whether that is a thing. I know on Docker, pulling is not enough. You need to use images from. Emote to prove it, indeed. Alex says, it worked when I tested, but wasn't sure if there were any pitfalls I wasn't aware of. Yeah, no, it should be fine. Shazwat says, the shout out, Pog. Indeed. You passed Alex's Python test. Indeed. Indeed, I did. There's like some cache from images to utilize as potential cache sources. Build process does not currently support caching, so this is a no-op. Build process does not currently support caching, so this is a no-op. This is false. It definitely does support caching. I'm confused. I know that it does support caching because I've used it. That's weird. It's very weird. It says, I just assumed he was doing some weird form of trolling. Oh no, I think it was a legitimate question. Hey, what's up, Steve Bendito? Hello, hello. Can you explain adders greater than data classes, says Halt and Catch. Yeah, my TLDR there is... adders came first, and data classes was kind of a stripped down form of adders, intentionally not having all the features, and stuck into the standard lib. And the problem with libraries in the standard library is they don't evolve or get fixes very quickly because they're in the standard library, and often you can't upgrade, your version of Python very easily. Well, depending on your platform. And even if you can, the amount of rigmarole to get a change into CPython is really, really complicated. Whereas adders is free to extend and add features and fix bugs independent of the Python version, and so it can move forward very, very quickly and gain new features and generally be a better ecosystem to work in. And adders has a bunch more features that data classes doesn't have. So if I'm gonna pick between the two, I'm gonna use adders. Although I don't tend to use either of them personally, but that's just the way things go. That is just the way things go. So it says, gotta go later, everyone. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. I should probably have this open. And so I can merge this, and then we can see whether it succeeds. Merge, confirm. Delete. Alright, press 1 if you think it's gonna succeed this time. And F if it's gonna fail. Halton Catch says, do you have a video on type sheds? Not on type shed specifically, but I do have a bunch of MyPy videos. Explains MyPy. So you can check out those. There's also a bunch of, if you just search for typing in the playlist, you'll get a bunch. Man, you guys have no faith. Steven Medito says 1. But everyone else seems to think we're gonna fail you. Which is fair. Nothing ever works on the first or second try. Man, the weird thing is, I'm not watching this repository, but I got an email for failing the build. I don't know what's up with that. The question is, do you play it safe and guess F, or do you take a chance and guess 1? Alexa said both. It can't succeed and fail at the same time. True and false is still false. I'm guessing you went with fail. I'm assuming you went with fail. Third time is the charm? Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Schrodinger's GitHub action. Yeah, it's because I'm watching it. A watched GitHub action never finishes. That's what we're gonna go with. But we will let that run. Like someone with the corporate answer. Nice. That seems about right. Build and test had recent pushes less than a minute ago. Seems fake. Yeah. Because I deleted that branch a long time ago. Okay, we're down to 2 tabs. We have cut out all the fat. Oh, I guess I did talk about stuff I did since last time. I did one very, very small thing, which is this patch to pip. I was reading some pip source code because I was trying to figure out why their test discovery is slow. And I opened this file and I was like, what? What the fuck is this? And it turns out this is unused, so yeah, I was able to clean up this code. And it was copy pasted in 2 places for some reason. So anyway, cleaned that up, which was easy patch. Did I do anything merged? These are all today. Oh, I did this. Although I think I showed you guys this on stream. Hey, what's up, Name Tonio and Amapastrana? Thank you both for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Man, what was the name that I had a really hard time pronouncing before? They've been back in a while. It was Elmapla. They haven't been back in a while. But that name reminds me of Elma Pla. I'm still live? Indeed, I am still live. Right? You can still see me. I'm still responding to chat. You can succeed and fail at the same time because your failures are your success in figuring out what doesn't work. That's 3 deep 5 me rollers. Dennis says, hey, if you have multiple Hacktoberfest PRs, you get multiple shirts, or is it 1 shirt per coder? Yeah, 1 per coder. That'd be too cheaty if you could make, because I would get so many t-shirts, and what would I do with them? Oh, login succeeded. I think we're pushing. I think we are pushing. It's taking a while. And I think we're pushing again? Oh, we're pushing again. Oh, we did several pushes. No! No, why you fail? Error copying to remote destination, error writing blob, error initiated layer upload, Docker image with name, runner image. It's already associated with another repository under owner pre-commit.ci. Oh! After rerunning the podman push and pull commands a second time, they both worked. I'm guessing that GitHub failed on the final steps and returned a poor error message about what happened. Huh. Interesting. Well, that seems to indicate that it's, that it's transient. So, whoever said, Alexa, I guess you were right. It both succeeded and failed. Wait, why is there a comment on this? Did someone just comment on my patch? You saw that, right? One comment. Oh, that's the annotation down here. GitHub's API or UI is not the best. Anyway, in theory, if I run this again, it will succeed. But I'm just gonna leave it be and leave it unfailed, and I will fix it another day. But I think we're at a good stopping point for today's stream. We got it kind of working. I should be able to go docker pull pre-commit.ci slash runner image, and it should pull down that image. So, you know, some success, some failure, but that looks pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Off the Band? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Do GitHub Actions support debugging with SSH? Yeah, they do. They both do. Both GitHub Actions and Azure Pipelines do. There's like a hacky thing to set up a pipe to, like, what is that thing called? That one service. It's not SSH, I guess, technically. It's a different pipe, but yeah, you can log into machines and debug them. So It's not an advertised feature. You have to use like a special hacky action that's probably against the terms of service, but you can. It says an app to buy Hacktoberfest t-shirts in San Francisco that is open source that can get you a Hacktober t-shirt. A true infinite loop stack overflow. I see. They have a limit on the number of t-shirts though, so like they run out eventually. Ngrok. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Alexa. Thank you for that. Okay, cool. But anyway, I think we're at a good stopping point, so I'm going to wrap up the stream today. Thank you all for stopping by. Let me do my little spiel. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous streams to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. I also upload educational videos, which you can check out. Those are the purple ones. I uploaded one which everyone was asking about a couple streams ago. So that one is fresh off the press. Also uploaded a cool one yesterday about not putting passwords in commands, so check out that one as well. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at noon. I announce my streams in 2 places. One of them is on Twitter. That's twitter.com/codewithanthony. This is different than my Twitch handle. And I also announce them on the Discord, and you guys are all free to join. YouTube, Twitter. Oh, Peaky Dicers, how's it going? Sorry, we're signing off right now though, but good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, let's go find someone